Dooba, 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 dooba da 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 dooba, dooba dee. Oh, dooba, dooba da dooba. Haha, you can't get in. Do you know what happened to the mirror? Probably do my nails after I do everything else. Yeah, there's still a penis on this. McKenna! I don't think I have any more glass and wipes. I don't. Dang nabbit. Wait, I might. Yeah. McKenna! Need a baby wipe. I'm so happy that we only have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 more days until we move into this house.
Yeah, sure.
6 more days, man. 6 more days. And I cannot wait.
Yeah, okay. Can I buy something?
What?
Can I buy something?
How much?
Well, I'll tell you.
Because you literally just told me that I could use it for something, and...
What, all of it?
No, I'll probably just get... I need McKenna, though, because I'm not going to get red.
Between $4 and 10. Or $5 and 10.
Oh, well, I need a wipe so I can wipe this off. And if it's $4, sure. McKenna, I need a baby wipe.
What?
I need a baby wipe.
Okay.
So I can wipe off the mirror. Ah, God, this mirror is blinding me.
Take your pants short. Don't wipe it on anything, just get a pants short.
Thank you. Hi, Jaybird. Leave my door alone.
I can't set countdown right now.
Dooba, 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 dooba. Dooba, 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 dooba. I'll let you up. Hello.
What's up? I got my doggy next to me.
Just chilling with my hubby while he's playing a game and I'm wiping a screen. Hi, Laura.
I got the little doggy next to me.
Cute little doggy.
Ew. What's up?
Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better than I thought it was gonna.
Ow. This was the dog that I was telling y'all about. The dingo mixed with German Shepherd.
Oh.
Hey, just be glad I'm not asking for this one. It's $84.99.
What?
Just be glad I'm not asking for this one. It's $84.99.
Ew, no. Come over here. Come here, Bubba.
Laura, what are you doing?
Keep him down.
Come here. Come over here.
Let him do what he wants to do.
What? Don't put your paw on my heart, dude. No. No.
Hey, come here.
Right here. You can lay on You can lay on my legs. That's perfectly fine.
You don't know what the hell you're
Why are
saying.
you so sleepy, Laura?
You want to lick my hand down? What you want? Do my hands taste
No,
good?
puppy.
Do my hands taste good? Do my fingers taste good?
Sounds nasty.
Mom,
What?
look at him.
What? Yeah. Yeah, that's how you raise all
Why were you restless? Yeah.
I was restless last night too, to be honest. Fucking, I couldn't sleep until I finally fell asleep.
I'm only
Fucking,
letting one person up in my back so fast. One person at a time today. I'm gonna let Laura pop up for a second so she can talk.
alright, that's fine.
What?
Hold on, Laura. I'll let you come up and talk. I'm only allowing one person inside of my box at a time today. You good? Are you good?
I am just sleepy. I got off work early.
Oh.
And I'm sleepy. I don't know. I was restless last night. I woke up a few times and gonna go back to sleep for a while. Then I fall back asleep and then I wake up again.
Is your brother doing okay?
He is. That dude was out by the next night. I mean, the same night. Yeah. He just be having panic attacks, I guess, or anxiety attacks or whatever. He's always
Did they
had
give him
those.
anything for it?
Huh?
Did they give him anything for it? They should have been able to give him something for
He
it.
used to. He used to be addicted to I'm cold. Hold on, girl. To not where, baby? Oh, hold on. To well, we call them bars, but they're, I guess you can say Xanax or whatever. Like bad. Like it caused him to have a stutter for a while, that bad, and then he finally quit. So he doesn't take anything. He doesn't take anything that could
Oh,
suppress.
that makes sense.
Yeah, so and then
That
he used to
makes
smoke and he don't anymore. He quit doing that. And whenever he had his daughter, like when he had his daughter, he stopped doing everything. So he just fights it
makes
on his own.
sense. Makes sense.
That's the same thing with me. Like when my depression was real bad, they had put me on antidepressants. And when I had my son, like I just oh my god. I'm sorry. I stopped taking them because I didn't want to be on them, nursing a baby. So I got them off myself, and I fight it every now and then, but not to where I'll start back taking them.
When I had my son, I had my son, and he was an emergency C-section, and he like when I had him, it was honestly strange. Like, so I had went my whole 9 months of pregnancy with vomiting. Like it was to the point where I had to go for IV fluids. Like I think it was either 3 times a week or 2 times a week, and uh like every day I felt completely bad to the point where they had to, I can't remember the mixture that they had me do, but it was a mixture that they had me do. it helped with nausea and it helped me get the sleep that I needed because like I was lacking the sleep because of I was constantly freaking throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
And so all I remember is I think it was the 16th. I had woken up and I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't drink anything prior to this. Like I was like dead to the wind. So the 16th, I had woken up and I felt perfectly fine. Like, absolutely perfectly fine. I wanted to clean the house. I wasn't feeling nauseous. I wasn't feeling weak. I had energy. And I was like, this makes no sense. So, like, I felt that there was something wrong. Like, literally felt that there was something wrong. Because, like, I go 9 months of throwing up, not feeling good. Like, I had my couple of days where, like, I was feeling perfectly fine. But for the majority of the point, like I felt sick.
Yeah.
So I looked at the dude that I was with and I was like, Take me in." And everybody in the house was like, "Why am I going to take you in?" Well, I had told him, I said, I said, "Call my mom and tell my mama you're taking me into the hospital." And he's like, "What way do you want me to tell your mom? That you're feeling fine?" She's going to look at you and be like, "Why are you going to the hospital if you feel fine?" So I said, "Well, fine, we'll wait until we get there." And I can't remember when they called my mom and told my mom that I was in the hospital or if I messaged my mom. I can't remember much about that day. But uh so I said he had gotten a hold of my mom and told my mom that I was in the hospital, so my mom showed up. And the only thing I remember was being in there and feeling perfectly fine. Like I wasn't sick, I didn't like but something felt wrong.
Yeah.
And I was laying there, and all I remember is as I'm laying there having contractions, like me and my sister are having a full on conversation. And uh, at this point, my sister had already had my nephew. And all I remember was my mom and my sister looking at each other and giving a weird look. And I remember my sister asking me if I was okay, like if I felt fine, and I was like, "Yeah, I feel perfectly fine. Why?" And they just looked at each other, and then all I remember next is the doctor coming in and telling me to go in the doggy position. So they had me go over to try to like I don't even know what happened. All I remember was they said that like I guess my son's heart rate dropped or something like that. And I think it was like 150. I'm not 100% sure on the numbers, but apparently the contractions that I was hitting, I should have been showing signs like I was in pain, but I wasn't showing signs that I was in pain.
Yeah. Hey,
And then
Twinkles.
I remember when they went to go give me the I remember when they went to go give me the epidural, my I don't claim her as my aunt no more, but her and my cousin that I don't claim no more were mad at me because I didn't pick them because they were supposed to one of them was supposed to go inside of their room with me so I could get the epidural. And
Uh-huh.
instead of them, I picked my sister, which is the one who's always live with everybody. I picked her because I told everybody that her boobs would make a good pillow because they have you hug somebody and then like lean on them
Mm-hmm.
so that way you don't move. And
Yeah.
like to me, uh,
Them bitches didn't do that for me, motherfuckers. They were like,
yeah,
bend
no,
over, don't move.
they straight up did. They straight up did. Like it caused a whole issue because I picked my sister over the fact that I had picked my aunt. But when I went into the hospital, like my dad, my aunt, my dad had problems. And so, like, the rule was, like, my dad is my dad. Like, he is my biological father. If he wants to be there for me, I'm going to let him be there. Me and my dad don't really have, like,
That's your
a
dad.
bond type thing. Like we don't it's not like he gets a hold of me and says, "Hey, let's go hang out." But like when it counts and on something that like a mother or a father should be there for, I'm going to call my dad and be like, "My wedding, okay?" Like I gave my dad the opportunity, "Do you want to come to my wedding or not?" Like I'm not going to be heartbroken. I mean, I'm going to be
Mm-hmm.
heartbroken if you don't show, but like I'm going to give you the option. And so, like, when it came to my son or like my first child, I honestly felt like my dad should know. He should have the right to be there if he wanted to be there or not be there. And my dad showed. Well, my aunt was like, "Oh, that's perfectly fine if he comes. Like, he's your dad, blah, blah, blah." But then as soon as he got there, she went, "Oh my God, pity me! I have a problem." And I was like, "Bro, I'm giving birth. Like I am actively in
Right?
labor."
Like I'm the one having a damn baby here.
And
Like what the
so,
fuck?
as we all see with my sister, she like y'all see how she can be the bitch when she need to be the bitch.
Yeah.
And so she was being nice, but she was also being a bitch when it needed to be. And like she made me feel more comfortable than she made me feel more safe and secure than anybody else. Like I didn't have to like girl, this woman is like she knows just by the look of you. She knows. Cuz like I didn't even have to say words. All I did was gave her a certain look and she was like, "I know what that looks for." And I was like, "How did you know what that look was for?" Like I didn't even say anything. I didn't even say anything to you.
Yeah.
And like she automatically knew what I was talking about. Like just by one look. Like one glance at her and she was like, "Mhm, I know." So like I felt more comfortable with her helping me with my epidural than I did with anybody else. And it caused so much issues. Yes,
That's
I did invite
crazy.
you on purpose cuz I was saying something about you. Not bad stuff.
That's crazy. My
But
with
like
my
it
daughter,
started so
it
many
was crazy.
problems. Like I can't remember the why it was an emergency C-section, but I had an emergency C-section when I had my
That's
oldest.
how when I was 16, I had a friend, a best friend, and she had got pregnant, and I was there for her through her whole pregnancy. Like I was there from day one, the day she found out to the day she had him. And when we took her to the
I
hospital,
experienced this other
she was in
person's
labor,
dad talked
and
about what? I was the only one telling me that told you. Yeah, see, that's what I was just saying. I was trying to remember on Richard's like the day that I gave birth to Richard because was like we started talking about it and like I cannot remember off the top of my head of like what all happened. All I remember was looking at you, looking at mom, and like you guys were looking at each other and then you had looked at me and asked me if I was okay and then you both looked at each other again and then all of a sudden the nurse came in. But like straight up, when it came to um and I can never say the name, okay? When it came to my sister, like she was the only person that right. So that's how like she was the only person I actually felt comfortable with and like I picked her over top of anybody else when I was giving like when was having my son and it irritated like completely. I'm pretty sure that at this point the said so of my aunt the I don't even know what to call her cuz like she ain't an aunt and I don't want to say her name. But like I'm pretty sure her and her daughter left the hospital because they were mad because I picked my sister over top of anybody else. But like,
but that's
what
your
did you want
sister.
me to
Like,
do? Like she wasn't okay, she had a problem with somebody who was at the hospital and she wasn't being like, "Oh, we're not gonna yeah, Nicole Soap. I don't even care how to say her name. Um, father killer. But like, yeah, she killed my grandfather. Right.
damn,
I'll say her name too, but
what was
anyways,
my
so like she got so mad cuz like I said, my biological dad was there. She had a problem with him. She was like, "Oh no, that's perfectly fine that she could be there." The only people I really wanted inside of the hospital when I had my son was my biological dad, my mom because she was my emergency contact, and then my sister. Those are the only three, well, and my grandma. But that's only because my grandma was hilarious when I was going through my ultrasounds. Like I went to my ultrasound one time and they were showing my organs and I wish my mom was in here to say it, but they were showing my organs and my grandma goes, "Oh, so pretty," or something like that. And the doctor was like, or no, it was my mom. She goes, "Those are her organs, mom." And my grandma goes, "Well, they're cute."
oh my god,
Yeah, she did when
girl.
we were going through the ultrasound. Reminding you, when my grandma had kids, they didn't have all the technique you
Yeah, for
that
real.
she had. they have
Both
now.
my deliveries were horror stories. Like it was crazy. When I
I
had
think
my
the worst
daughter,
one that I had was my son.
yeah, with my daughter, I had her during a hurricane. Like they had, it was called Hurricane Ike. Had came and I was in labor during the hurricane, but I didn't know I was. I was having Braxton Hicks. So the next day, like we had no electricity, we had nothing. We were barbecuing food, like there was no stores open, there was trees down, power lines, you name it. I go into labor, my water
Right.
breaks right there. And as soon as my water breaks, I start having contractions immediately. I'm talking back to back. I'm
I'm pretty
screaming.
sure
I'm
that I
telling
was
people,
having contractions, but I wasn't and I don't know if my sister is still in here to confirm or not. But like, I'm pretty sure that I hit like 150 with contractions, and like I wasn't feeling them.
oh,
But
I did.
like, I think it was like a week prior to this, I went to the hospital for kidney stones, and bro, Wexford County Hospital is like the worst place to have freaking kids. Like, they give you
Mm,
this really nice dinner after you have a kid, but like
mm-hmm.
they when I had my son, uh I split open. Like, I can show you terrible. But when I had the kidney stones, I actually had my nurse crying because they monitor you, or I can't remember the word that they say, but like they look at you and evaluate you for the pain tolerance that you're in. And I said 10, reminding you, I was going through kidney stones. They hurt. If you've ever had a kidney stone, they freaking hurt. Well, I said a 10, and the girl looks at me and she goes, a 10 is typically when you're crying. I'm like, I have a high pain tolerance. And she goes, what can you compare to pain? And I'm like, being beat by a belt growing up by by my dad, like wrestling with my brothers, being thrown across the living room floor. Like, me and my brothers used to wrestle all the time. We were
Yeah.
also in wrestling. And she was like, basically saying that no parent would abuse their kid, like beat them with a belt and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I got spanked with a belt. Like, kind of got used to the pain. And like uh when the kidney stone had hit the cup, it was like a 60 kidney stone, and she started crying when she heard that thing hit the cup. She was like, there's no way. And I was like, yeah, yeah.
You also have to remember I kicked the anesthesiologist out of your room for the way he talked to
Yeah,
you.
she did. So they were giving me the shot, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
kept
I
telling
got
me
those.
to like they kept telling me, like, they would pinch my stomach, and they would be like, tell me when you can feel it, tell me when you can feel it. And I was like, I can still feel it. And the anesthesia, yeah, that word, they're like, there's no way you can still feel that. Like, yes, I can still feel it,
That
but
happened to
like,
me with my daughter.
yeah, I was completely freaking like, if you look back at the picture of me, because like I had my son in my arms when they wheeled me back to the room. When you look at the photo of me and my son being rolled back to the room, you can tell that they had me so freaking overstoned that like you can tell that I was like not even
Are
there.
you
Like, my
kidding?
face was red, my eyes were red.
Mom had to breastfeed Lucas for me, like pick my boob up and feed the baby because I was so high.
Yeah,
Damn. I
yeah.
didn't have that issue. Well, I had both my kids natural, but with my daughter when they first cuz when I got to the hospital, of course you're on a national emergency. So there was no electricity, so they didn't turn the lights on until a person got into the room. Well, there was one phlebotomist in the whole hospital, and they're like, "We can't give you an epidural until you get your blood taken." I'm like, "Okay." I went into the hospital at 10:45. The phlebotomist didn't get to my room until 7 o'clock. I was in active labor for that many hours, having contractions back to back to back.
That's
So
crazy.
finally, they came and gave me my epidural, but I guess I don't know what happened. He didn't give it to me right. I only got numb on one side. So one side I could still feel the contractions, and the other side I was numb. So when I told the doctor, I'm like, I could still feel contractions. Is that supposed to be like that? Because it's just my first baby. I'm like, am I supposed to still be able to feel this shit? Like, and the nurse was like, no. I was like, well, I do. Hi, Melissa. I was like, I still feel the contractions. So they had to come back in and give me more epidural. And then after that, one side was number than the other side. I couldn't even pick up my leg. It was like so bad. But after that, I was fine. And then I had my daughter, and then like they were trying to talk to me crazy and like tell my mom she had to leave. I was like, bitch, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all messing with the right bitch today. I was like, you know what? Check me the fuck out right now. I made them discharge me right then and there. They were like, well, you can't take your daughter until you get until a pediatrician checks her. I said, well, I advise you to get a motherfucker in here right now and check my child because I'm leaving with my child and y'all got me fucked all the way up. And I did. They had to release me right then and there with my child because, bitch, y'all got me fucked up. It was either that or I was gonna get up and slap the shit out that bitch. I told him I was like, look, it's either you let me out now or I get up and I slap the shit out this bitch because I am gonna slap the shit out of her. And so they hurried up and let me out, girl. They were like, we're letting this crazy bitch out. They let my
I
bitch
fell
out.
down
They
basement steps at 8 months pregnant and contracted for a whole month and sprained both my ankles.
Damn.
yeah,
She'll be fine.
she
She'll be
fell
fine,
over
Melissa.
shoes. Wasn't it shoes that you tripped over?
They say shoes, but mom and I never liked that house. We think that something pushed me.
I believe that. I do. I've my
Well,
daughter has grew up
so
with shit, messing with her all the time.
with my
So trust and
daughter,
believe me.
we went in to have my daughter, and I actually fired my nurse well in the room because, so with my son, I split open. Like, they had me pushing on my stomach, and I
Oh
kept
my
saying, I'm gonna rip open, I'm gonna rip open. And the nurse was like, oh no, you're not. It's just the feeling. Well, when I would message her, because she had a C section too, and I would be like, hey, is this a typical feeling? She's like, no, you need to tell your doctor. I would tell them and they wouldn't care. Like, they literally did not care. So I stood up one time and I ripped open. Like, the way that they took the staples was they didn't staple it skin to skin. My staple was literally, and I have pictures. It was literally inside of like the
Yes,
cut
baby.
mark to my stomach where they
You
did the
see me?
C-section. And I split open. So when I had my daughter and I had a C-section, I was freaking mortified to have another C-section. Like, I was
I
scared.
bet.
And I was too scared to stand up and stuff like that. Well, the doctor just kept pushing me and pushing me. Well, I told them that like, I was itching to the point where I literally tore the skin off of like all right here around my nose. The first layer of skin was torn. I had skin missing here. My back was torn up and bleeding. Like, I was itching so freaking bad when I had my daughter that I had said something to them. They were giving me Benadryl every 30 minutes because they said that it was just the whatever it's called, the epidural shot. They said that it was from the epidural shot. So every 30 minutes they were giving me freaking Benadryl, and the doctor would yell at me and I would be like, dude, no, there is something wrong. Like, I should not be itching this bad. Like, I didn't itch that bad when I had when I had my son.
Yeah.
Well, they said every kid is different, which, yes, every kid is different, 100%.
Mhm.
Well, when I had my daughter, the doctor come in the next day and he's like, "How you feeling?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would be good if I would stop itching. Like, I can't sleep because I'm constantly itching." And he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're having an allergic reaction to something." And I was like, "Oh, well, I've been saying that the past freaking something hours. Like, after 6 hours, they're like, oh, well, it'll wear off in 6 hours." 6 hours went by and it still didn't wear off, right? Well, they had, which I've never had them do before. Like, I didn't have them do it when I had my son, but they did a car seat test where they take the baby and they
Mhm.
put the baby in the car seat and they see if it'll survive the car seat. Well, they didn't do it inside of the room, and at this point, my daughter's father has never had kids. Like, this was his first kid. So he was asking, like, how do you properly buckle a baby in? Like, the things that a doctor should be able to teach you or show you. And they said, oh, well, we can't do that because we don't know how to properly buckle a baby in. Like, we would have to get a professional to come in. And he's like, well, that doesn't even make any sense because, like, you're going to do a car seat test to see if the baby is safe for this car seat, but then you can't show me how to buckle the baby in properly. You have to go get a professional. So, shouldn't you have a professional do it? Like, to do it, whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like when I had my daughter, they the one thing I thought was really weird is like they had so you know the blankets that you get with the pillow, like the
He ate the kitty litter.
Oh.
so the blanket that comes with the pillow that looks like a moon, it's to put on your arm
The
so
neck
that
of
way
the
you can
baby.
put the baby head on it and whatnot. So we had one of those for my daughter, and what?
So it sounds like y'all ain't lying. Like that hospital is horrible. Like, are they
They
even?
broke my water when my
Yeah,
husband
would
wasn't
you like a
there
tap that card?
Wow.
too
And you don't walk
early,
away.
and
Is
then it
your debit card hooked up to it?
up into my rib cage, and he tied his umbilical cord in front of the opening. So his heart rate was plummeting, and mine was 130 and skyrocketing. And they literally, I guess they told my husband they didn't know if they were going to be able to save both of us or even one of us at all.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's scary. And then with my son too, like I didn't even the every time I guess the guy who gave me my epidural, every time I would push the button, it would give me this excruciating pain in my chest, and then I would start having a panic attack because it hurt so bad. I would start freaking the fuck out, and the nurse to the point like they got mad at me and they wouldn't let me push my button anymore. So I ended up having my son natural. I could feel everything, everything, and and then I could feel her like stitching me up and shit. And then with my daughter, they didn't take everything out of me. So it was like a week. I want to say a week after I had her, a week or two after I had her. Like I was bleeding profusely, like it was bad. And I ended up having to go back to the hospital because it was so bad. And they had to do a DNC on me because they had forgot because it wasn't my actual doctor who delivered her. It was the doctor on call because my doctor had actually evacuated from Houston during the hurricane. And so I had to go in 2 weeks after I give birth. I had to go back in and do a DNC. Then with my son, I ended up getting preeclampsia after I had him. Ended up with my blood pressure 200 over 100. They admitted me immediately. I was in the hospital for like almost a week on blood pressure medicine trying to get my blood pressure down. Like they were giving it to me liquid in my IV. That's how bad it was. They could not control my blood pressure. And I ended up in the hospital after I had him again for almost a week because of that. And with my son, my mom, my sister, my niece, and my daughter was able to be in there. And then, of course, both his dad was there. With my daughter, it was only her dad was allowed in the room with me. My mom wasn't even allowed. I couldn't have nobody in the room with me. And with my son, everybody was there. Like there was my mom and them because they came from Houston, and I was in Arlington at the time. And like they were all had people sleeping everywhere. They were like, "Oh, okay." The nurses were like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, don't mind my family, bitch. I'm known to kick a motherfucker out. Like, don't play." Oh man, natural. That's what happened to my brother with my mom. My brother was her baby, Twinkles, and they had to like stick their hand upside. And my mom had no medicine, none. She had us natural too.
With your oldest, Shay, didn't the same exact doctor that gave birth to my brother, you and my brother also give birth to your oldest?
The nurse, John in Cadillac, he's the only male nurse in the OB section. Delivered your brother, delivered me, doesn't normally stay in for C-sections, and delivered both my boys. And the other day, delivered my new nephew.
Wow.
Aw.
Yeah, I know my mom had me and my brother in the same hospital, same room, same doctor, just different beds. 18 months apart. Me and my brother are 18 months apart. And
That's crazy.
yeah, same even same room, just the opposite bed. Like there's A and B. I was born in A, my brother was born in B. Same bed, I mean, same room, same hospital, same doctor, same nurse. Because I remember she told my mom when I was born, she said, I'll see you in 18 months. I mean, in a year and a half having a boy, because it was my sister, then me, and then my baby brother. And she told my mom, I'll see you in 18 months having your boy. Literally 18 months later, my mom was fucking there having a boy. And it was the same doctor and the same nurse. And I remember my mom telling us, she said the nurse told her, I told you I'd see you. She's like, you jinxed me, bitch. I was like, that's cold. That's fucked up.
No. When
Mm.
she had her kids, or her oldest, it was kind of funny because I'm pretty sure while she was still pregnant, there is a place in Cadillac that you can go. It's called they call it the Devil's Bowl, and she's the person who will go hunting for like ghosts and like go do all that creepy stuff. And so she was talking about how like she's seen this black thing and so on and so forth. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if it was around the same exact time, but like they were talking about like ghosts and all that. And then all of a sudden, I get a call, or my mom got a call saying that she fell down the staircase. And I was like, inside of my head, I'm like, that's not a coincidence. Like, there is
It's
no
not.
way that's a coincidence that
No,
you're
man,
talking
we
about
lived
paranormal.
in that basement and everyone would go to work except me, and I'm heavily pregnant, and I kid you not, somebody ran down the stairs every day and would knock on the basement door of my room.
Well, it's like the one time that I came over to hang out with you, and I walked down there and I said, "Okay, it's creepy down here. I don't like it down here." And then you're like, "Yeah, I know." And I swear that I heard a noise, but like I thought I was going crazy. I
Do
mean,
you
let's
still
let's
have the attachment or did you finally get rid of it?
Oh no, it's strictly that house. Like I
Okay.
can't even go down that road and be near that house. But where I live now, one of the neighbors actually, that was her childhood home, and she said her mom conjured a demon in there.
There you go. That's see
I
my
said no
daughter
freaking
naturally.
way.
My daughter
No
when
way.
I noticed the first time my daughter saw something, she was 2 and she was playing normal, and I remember her dad took her to the bathroom, and when he came out of our room he like left the door open. So, and I was on my laptop. I was going to school at the time. I was turning in a midterm, and I was focused on that. And I was watching TV at the same time. And I could have sworn I saw something, but like the door moved by itself. But I was busy. I was doing a midterm. I was watching TV. I was watching my daughter play. I didn't pay attention to it. So next thing you know, she's there and she's playing. Then all of a sudden, she looks at the door like, and like her eyes got, you could tell she was saying something, right? And she got scared, so she runs on the other side of me. She starts hiding her face, and at the time her dad was alive.
but she just
He was,
laughs.
yeah, she got scared, right? So I looked at her dad was at the bar rolling in the blood, and I looked at the door and I looked at him and I was like, look, if somebody's here, cool, I don't care, I've never felt threatened. The only thing I ask is leave my daughter, don't scare her, leave her alone, please. So after that, like everything was normal. And then one day I had just got off of work and I was taking a bath. We were taking a bath and I was playing with her, and we're playing patty cake. Next thing you know, she looks around the curtain and she says, and she hides, and I'm like, what? And she's like, nothing, mommy, nothing, mommy. And I was like, what? Because you could tell she was seeing something and she was scared. She was hiding behind the curtain. And I was like, what? She goes, mommy, there's a man. He's standing right there watching me. He's a man, mommy. And then right then I started calling her dad. And then when I called her dad, she's like, he's going that way. He's going that way towards towards daddy. So I called my sister and I'm like, hey, dude, Amaya keeps seeing shit. Like, she's seeing something and it's really starting to fuck with me. And then my sister calls me. She's like, hey, I'm coming to get her. Get her clothes ready. I'm coming to get her right now. Take her out of the house. And I'm like, okay. She's like, I just talked to Iris. Iris was her best friend at the time. She was like, get her out of the house. I just talked to Iris. Iris told me to get her out of the house now. And that she call her and she'll explain to you. And I was like, okay. So my sister's best friend, I call my sister's best friend. And she's like, look, I have a friend who sees. She's a seer, right? And she talks to spirits. And I called her and she told me that there's a man in the house and he wants your daughter and you need to get her out. And that she'll come to your house and she'll explain it to you. And I was like, okay. So the lady gets her and you can see her. She's looking around. Like her eyes were all over my apartment. And she had this book and she's just writing. She's like just drawing with the pen. Like it's not even words. It's just like scribbling. Right? and she's looking around, and I see her. What's this, baby? Oh, it's from Godfather. And I
Hi,
see
Mason.
her. The next thing you know, she was like, "Oh shit, money! Hey, I like money." Um, oh, my daughter's godfather got me a lanyard and some money for
When I
Christmas.
moved in, when I moved in with my mom and my dad, my stepdad, well, I don't even want to say he's my stepdad because he's more of a real father than my actual father can be.
Girl,
But my dad would come, like my dad worked third shifts, so majority of the time he would come and like glance inside of my bedroom because I was having sleeping problems. And I guess that I would like say stuff in my sleep or like scream in my sleep. I'm not 100% sure how it all started, but he was telling me one day when like when I got a little older, he's like, "Yeah, when you first moved in, I would walk over to the bedroom just to walk by to make sure that you were okay." And him and my mom were telling me like the creepy things that I used to do as a kid, like in my sleep. And I guess one time uh, my dad had heard me talking, and so he walked into over by the room, and I guess I was staring at the corner and talking to some dude. It was like an older gentleman, and I was talking about how he was giving me money or something like that. And like I don't ever remember it. Like I really don't remember having these conversations. But like my dad
yeah.
used to say that I used to talk to people in my sleep and I was like that's not creepy at all. Like
Are you kidding? Richard runs out of his room and he yells, "Hey, can you guys make the man in the room that says bang stop it?"
Now he's doing that now.
Oh, yeah.
that would be our
It's
grandfather.
Papa.
That would be our grandfather. So
He's there.
my oldest is named after my grandfather because my grandfather, so he wasn't my biological grandfather, but this man was more of a grandfather than any of my biological grandparents other than my
Yeah.
grandmother. But so he would wait and he would be sitting there and you would just be having a normal conversation and all of a sudden he would be like, bam! Just out of nowhere and
And
scare the
he does it
living
to your son
snot
now.
out of you. He would do it like out of the ordinary. Like you
And he
never
does
knew
it
him to
to
be
your
coming.
baby still.
Yeah,
Oh.
he does it to all of us. Well, so one day, like he would bang his like his fist or his foot or something, and he would just scare the living crap out of you. So one day I can't remember what I was doing, but I was over at his house and I'm just chilling there, and all of a sudden he screams and goes bang, scared the living hell out of me, like living hell out of me. But his bang is what actually got me in trouble inside at his funeral. I don't know if she remembers it. But a family member on his side, from my understandings, had a problem because my grandpa was a smartass. Like he was a straight up smartass. But he was a loving smartass. And he had no filter. Like the filter was not there. There was no thing of a filter. Like he said what he wanted, when he wanted, how he wanted it. You didn't like it, he didn't care. So his funeral, when he was laying inside of the casket, I literally said that like me and my cousin, we were talking about how like I told her how I felt like it was fake. Like I did not feel like he was gone. I felt like it was like he was gonna sit up and be like bang and scare the crap out of us. Like I felt like he was just joking. But that's how often he would joke with everybody. Which is kind of funny that you say that because the picture of him going through the barn popped up on my Snapchat earlier when he tore his head open. He actually had like a cut on his head came through. But that's kind of funny. Like it's kind of cool that, and you know that he's not playing because nobody really talks about like I remember when mom had a picture of him and Richard randomly walked up and went, "Papa." And like Richard was way too young to even know who Papa was.
Well, Richard was a baby and Papa died like a week or two after Walker was born, maybe a month. And so
Richard
he
was
met,
born
oh
in.
no, he met Walker and then died like the next week.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I got this as a tattoo for Grandpa. It says your wings were ready, but my heart wasn't.
yeah. Right there,
Ooh,
she
it's
got the
going
baby.
to.
That's crazy. My daughter, when her grandpa first died, her dad's dad, when he first died, like she saw him too all the time. Like everywhere we went, she would see him. And then like she was seeing her great grandma, she was seeing a pregnant woman, some kids, old man. Like it was crazy. Like everywhere we went, I couldn't go anywhere without her seeing a dead person, and she'll straight up tell me there were dead people. Like she's like, "Mommy, there's a dead person over there," and I'm like, "Okay," like, yeah, like it was like that serious. Like she would straight up say it. She didn't care.
Well, Yogi died right after Asriel was born in November.
Who did?
And Yogi, Papa Lloyd. And Azzy a couple months ago looked at my mom and said, Yogi's gonna beat your ass because you're being mean to me.
Your grandfather and my grandfather, I swear that they were twins. Like 100% swear that they were twins.
Oh no, my grandpa Jack and Papa Richard were twins. And my grandpa went up there about a year ago, so I know that they're up there just probably wreaking havoc, to be honest.
I
I
know that's
remember one
right.
time my mom let me go. I remember one time my mom let me go hang out with a couple of my friends at the movie theaters. And before we left, my mom told all of us, don't screw around because I got people watching you. Like, whatever you do, I'll find out about it. And, like, my eyes hurt so bad when I put this mascara, this eyeliner on.
You're probably allergic to it.
I use it all the time, though. It's the same brand that I've always used, and it just now started. I know. So, anyways, I remember my mom saying, "Don't screw around. Like I got people watching you. Like I will know if you go along if you disobey my rules." Well, we got out of the movie theaters and we weren't allowed to go over by Speedway because of an individual who lives behind Speedway. I don't care. I'll say it. And so this dude, he decided to go over by Speedway. Well, my mom said stick together. If we didn't stick together, we would be in trouble. So I didn't know whether to stay on the path that my mom told me to take or stick with him. Either way, I was gonna get in trouble. The way that I was looking at it, like we split up, I'm gonna get in trouble. I go with him, I'm gonna get in trouble. Well, I figured I would get in more trouble if we split up. So I didn't have a phone to call my mom and be like, "Hey, mom, he's not listening. Like, what do you want me to do?" So we stuck together. Well, he went inside of the Speedway, got something from Speedway, and uh then we went to go leave, and me and the other kid that I was with, we were waiting to be able to pass, like go across the street. And I said, don't do anything stupid. Well, the dude went to cross while the car was coming, and all you heard was, Charlene Ann, you better be being behave. And I look up, and it's my grandfather, bro, at 12 o'clock at night. And my grandpa lives, I want to say from there to Lake City is like maybe 30 minutes. And so, like, my grandpa being out there at midnight, and I looked at the kid and I was like, I told you my mom has people watching. My grandpa ended up giving me a ride home, and I don't think these boys ever showed back up to the house ever again. Like, I'm pretty sure that they stopped talking to me after this because I was like, I told you, my mom was not lying.
Right? Like I didn't
But
have a
not only
grandpa.
did
Both
my
my
mom know
grandpas.
everywhere I was at, she knew everywhere I was at, her mom knew everywhere I was at, and they didn't even have to be home.
Damn, I never had grandpas. My
Like,
grandfathers
they
both.
didn't even have to be
My
right there.
dad's
They
father
knew.
died when he was 3 months old, and my mom's dad died when my sister was 10 days old. I never had a grandfather. I only had grandmothers.
I find it so funny when people ask me if I know you, and I was like, man, I had to snatch her little ass up because she tried to run out the house one time. And she said, wow, you're actually quite fast.
Yeah, I
That's
thought I could
funny.
run out the house, and I realized shortly after that that no, no,
That it wasn't working out for you?
no.
That's funny.
How's my
It was
beauty
hilarious
today?
because I was getting bullied one time at school, and I said if you didn't leave me alone, I would get my sister on you. And they're like, so a lot of people knew that I didn't have a sister.
Oh
Well, this
no.
was like shortly after I got out of school, and uh she ended up like she was dating my brother at the time. They weren't even married. And I was like, I'll get my sister at you. Don't think that like I won't screw on. And they're like, yeah, who's your sister? And all I had to do was say the name and the people walked away. Like straight up
Oh,
walked
wow.
away. And I was like, oh, okay. Didn't realize that would work that well. And no, it worked. They left me alone.
Which is so funny because I'm 5'3" and everyone thinks I have the sweetest face.
Oh, the cat's got a bird, guys.
I mean, you can have the sweetest face, but you're kind of what's the right word I'm looking for? I said
Assertive?
it earlier. I said that you can be sweet, but you can also be a bitch when needed.
Oh no, for sure. I spent my life being abused. I have no qualms about anybody having my name in their mouth or coming towards me or my kids. I will not have them go through what I did, and I refuse to let anybody treat me the way I was when I grew up.
I know
I
that's
remember
right.
the first props that you ever gave me was when I was pregnant with Bubba. And the dude that I was with, which, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I had fun hiding his vape, okay? I'm not gonna lie. This man, he kept leaving his vape out in front of my nephew, and like my nephew kept grabbing the vape, and I finally got really tired of it. So I started hiding the vape, and I think it was like a week that it took him to try to find his vape. And every time he would look in an area, I would walk over, grab it from the area from the place that I hid it, and put it where he looked. And it went on for a good portion of the, like a really good portion of a while.
It was like
Well,
a
he didn't.
game after a
Yeah,
while.
it was a game until my brother gave it up. Um,
Damn.
but that was only because he was tired of hearing the dude cry over it. Well, uh, he wouldn't do anything. Well, my nephew had went to go stand on the couch. Reminding you, I'm pregnant, so it's not like I could just have like fast motion and like lean up. Well, my nephew almost fell, and there was a glass table. And instead of like the dude trying to catch my nephew, he looked at me and was like, "Aren't you gonna move?" And I was like, I don't have ninja reflex. I'm like, I was, when I originally got pregnant, I was maybe a whopping like 89 pounds. So, like, when I started growing a belly, it was harder for me to move because for my whole life, I was this scrawny, like, skeleton. Like, I had no meat on me whatsoever. How I survived my pregnancy, I have no clue. Like, I literally have no clue. Because I was
Girl.
skin and freaking bones. Like, I could hide behind a pole and you wouldn't see me.
I find it so funny you say you didn't have ninja reflexes because that one time my son jumped off the couch and I grabbed him by his ankle. You kind of looked at me with like these really big eyes.
I did.
I was like, man,
I
boys are
did.
harder to keep alive.
Oh, yeah, for
But
sure.
this man had the audacity to look at me and he said, if it's a boy, I'll stay in the child's life. But if it's a girl, I don't want anything. Like, he basically said he didn't want anything to do with the child. And I was like, like, you in this child's life or are you not in this child's life? And I started being like, I had a backbone only because I got it from her. Like, she started telling me that I need to put my foot down, and like that's when I got my backbone. And like I looked at him and I was like, no, if you're not gonna be a part of this child's life, like if you're gonna, and this was before I even knew the gender of the baby, like you're not gonna decide to be in this child's life versus whether the sex of the child, like
Yeah,
you're in
for
it or
real.
you're out of it. Pick one.
Yeah. I would have been
And
like, okay,
I
then it's a
basically told
girl.
him to get wins. Well, then we found out that he ordered a sperm test from Amazon to calculate his sperm to even see if he could have kids, which was
What a
hilariously
fucking
funny.
idiot.
I found it on my kitchen counter, bro.
Yeah.
What a
That's
idiot.
freaking
So
disgusting.
hard.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And he left a sample on your counter, or just the test.
We didn't
The whole
open
freaking
it.
package deal.
We didn't open it, but it was like clear as day what that is. Like it was already open, so I don't know, but I'm like, that's disgusting. And then I
Dude.
looked at him like, and if you don't send it in right away, you do realize that the sperm will die, right? Like there's a
Well, it was
reason
an
they freeze
in-home
it.
tester. It was an
Yeah.
in-home tester, kind of like your COVID.
Oh
Then it's
yeah.
gonna be, yeah, it's not gonna be valid, you dumbass.
But like he was sitting there complaining because he didn't have money and da 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 da. But yet this, I'm pretty sure he spent like $23 on this, which cracked me up all the freaking way. Because like, how are you going to sit there and complain because you have no money, but then go buy something useless? Which is funny
People are
because I did bring into that problem with the people here too. Because apparently there is X candies, like candies that make you very like happy. They're like 60
those
bucks,
used to be my
and she
favorite.
wants to go spend $60 on them. And I'm like, but you just said that you didn't have the money for stuff. Why are you even like,
Bear, get out of the
why?
neighbor's yard. Get over here now. I swear this
Like,
I don't
dog.
know. He does things, and Shanda's like, I'm pretty sure he's your kid. I don't know what kind of science happened, but he's got the dimples. Got your mannerisms. I'm like, I don't
I
know. He's
think
just
it's
mine.
like $6.
How sweet. Oh man, I forgot to take this back. Oh.
I kind of want the red too, but I'll just wait on that. No, it just cracked me up because like having both of my kids, like it was crazy. But my grandfather, on the other hand, he was. I miss that man.
Girl.
Doing the dishes
Both my kids look
again.
like their daddies. Neither one of them can deny, especially my son. Oh my God, my son even has the same birthmark as his dad. The only difference is one's on one thigh and the other one's on the other. I'm like, dude, he
Like when they
couldn't even
got
freaking, like,
tan.
he was his little twin.
That's my oldest with his dad, but now that Walker's getting bigger, they all look like they're clones. The only thing they got
I'm
from
Yeah.
me is they got
surprised.
pretty eyes.
I'm surprised that they didn't have
Yep.
more medical problems because your oldest used to jump on my belly like no other.
Which is so funny because now, like, when they fist fight and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, it really did happen before you were even born.
Well,
I
yeah.
spent all day yesterday saying if you're gonna put hands on each other, they're gonna hit you back, and that's all day. All day. It was Kid Fight
Yep.
Club.
That's how we grew up. Girl, I remember one time my brother me and my brother grew up fighting. And he made me
Fair
mad one
brother.
time. I kicked him right in his balls. Boy, I ran and hid after that, but I kicked him. And another time, my mom had these big old picture frames. They were wooden. And he pissed me off, and I was sitting in the back seat. And he was in the front seat. And he pissed me off so bad, I fucking just busted him upside the head, right in front of my mom. Right upside the head with the damn picture frame. And he was like, Mom, you gonna let her do that to me? And my mom was like, Well, I'm driving. I can't do nothing.
My brother and I used to watch WWE like religiously, and we weren't allowed to watch it because I took my brother off the back of the couch and body slammed him through my mom's coffee table.
Or no, you remember
That's
the
what we used to do on the
time.
trampoline.
You remember the time. It was back when your mom, when you guys lived above that one place, across from that one place. Not gonna name names. And my brother came over and he lost his hat, and we all looked for freaking 2 freaking weeks for this hat. Even did a deep clean of the apartment, looked in every single bedroom, and I think it was the your The oldest, I think it was B and S, were fighting. I'm not gonna say names. I think B and S were fighting, like play fighting, or somebody was play fighting. I remember that B laid down on the ground, looked underneath the freaking couch, and my brother's hat was right there. Like, we looked everywhere for this hat.
Oh yeah,
Could not
that's
find
not
it.
uncommon in my house still to this day. Like things will go missing and I'll find it in plain sight and I'm like, thanks, Rob.
That is, yeah, that is people moving. That happens to me all the time. All the time.
Remember,
I think some,
my mom had this bunny, or this rabbit, and it died. Like, I used to come home and read my homework to it. Like, I would spend time with it, whatever. I cried when it passed away. Buried it over by a tree. I walked out there and something kept digging it up. And so I walked over and I kept like burying it back up. Well, one day I accidentally touched it. I thought it was a rock, but it wasn't a rock. It was the dead bunny. And so I
oh,
came inside and I had a crap ton of soap in my hand. And my mom goes, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I accidentally touched the bunny. I didn't mean to. I touched the bunny." And I went over to one of my friends' houses and I had a dream that the bunny, and it seemed so realistic. I had a dream that this bunny said that it was my fault. Well, I ended up getting to stay an extra day at my friend's house because the tree fell on the house, like right where the bunny was buried. And then, like, I thought it was weird, so I told my mom about it. I kind of thought it was hilarious. But I told my mom about it, and then my sister and my brother moved in, and they had bunnies, and their bunnies died, and another tree freaking fell. and, and
that
magically, every time a
wasn't
bunny passed, the trees just kept disappearing from the property. Like, they were gone.
That's crazy. Nani, what are you doing, girl? Bear's
I
not back
blame my
here?
sister. I blame her
Yeah,
because
that's
she
not
was
cool
into
over there.
the creepy things. But I tell you what, that room that I stayed in, which is actually my son's room now, oh, like my mom, like I used to tell my mom all the time that there was something in that room, like even when I was a kid. And now that her son has that room, like I think it's hilarious because like he even says that there's something in that room. Like I know that I wasn't crazy. But when my older two brothers had that room, like there was no issues. I don't ever think they said that there was something creepy in that room. Other than them. No, that something creepy in that room. Other than them. No, that they were creepy. Hi, Caleb. I got yelled at yesterday while I was at work. Hi, Abby. How you doing? I got yelled at by Caleb because I didn't have my safety glasses on.
Shame on you.
Listen, okay? Getting over this BS bug. Dude, I hear that whatever bug is going around is. I have yet to get it, but my boss, we seen him Wednesday night, and he had a voice. We came back to work yesterday, and he had no voice.
I had the stomach bug on the week before Christmas and it fucking sucked.
I keep hearing that whatever's going around is worse than COVID.
It's crazy. I don't need it. I don't want it.
It's bad. He kept me down for the count at least 3 days.
Oh no.
Puking every hour. It's bad. Oh my gosh.
Make sure you stay
Does it feel
hydrated,
like
Abby.
Abby? Does it feel like the flu mixed with like COVID or like what are the symptoms so I know what to keep an eye out on?
Oh, don't tell me that. My stomach doesn't even feel great today.
This is because I don't even know what happened so fast, girl. I believe it. Well, I hope you get better. I really do. Especially with all of the other medical problems you got going on. I am way better today. That is a good thing that you were way better today. Yes. You just gonna join and stay quiet?
My niece wants y'all to see her new swing that Santa brought her for Christmas, guys.
It looks fun.
Okay.
Santa
Just
brought it
letting
for
it.
her.
Hold on, Laura. Just letting it make known. I'm only having a couple of people in my panel. I'm not having a crap ton of people. I'm gonna say that now so nobody gets butt hurt.
Hello, Gracie. I'm doing okay. How are you?
Caleb, are you gonna talk or are you just gonna sit up there and mute? Hello.
I'd probably fall asleep in that swing.
You can't speak because she's there. But you're gonna show her arm. Also, hello. Oh, you're in the truck.
Yeah. Goes off, Daddy. Hold on.
He's telling me she wrote that on there.
Oh, I wrote it on there.
Oh. And hey, girl.
Hey,
Hi.
Whitney.
Sorry it took so long for the follow back. I honestly did not recognize who you were.
We're just like sitting between McDonald's and Dollar Tree roasting the fuck out of people that walk out. It's kind of a fun job.
I do that too.
Sitting outside,
See Sally and her
judging people. Yeah, how are the roads, Caleb?
I need to go to Sally's. I want to dye my hair red again.
not bad actually. I mean the side roads are kind of shitty, but that's all I drive though.
So tired of doing dishes.
Just because I like looking shitty while I'm driving.
I wonder why she left.
So I'm broke. I can't afford Starbucks.
Fucking the Starbucks bitches.
Oh, dude, I can do that. I can roast them all day, dude. Because you know they're bougie. You never see.
I'm not paying $8 for a cup of fucking coffee that is like the size of a toddler fucking cup. What the fuck are you doing?
A big thing for that.
Exactly, and get a 24 fucking ounce. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
100%.
Why you pause?
Ignore that.
Yeah, she was.
Plus, everybody on a list.
Yeah, especially me.
I just opened yours. My ass.
Um, you told me you were sick for a couple of days, so I'm gonna assume that you took your New Year's and just laid in bed feeling ill. You can't hear who? Me? Twinkles, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay.
TikTok does that sometimes, I've noticed.
Freaking Caleb and Brendan were trying to get up in my panel yesterday while I was at work, and I don't know what happened, but Brendan was up there, and then Caleb was up there, and then I heard something, and magically they both disappeared. I
Yeah, sure. Sniff my eye, I guess.
don't know if I'm supposed to wash this or not wash this.
My dad forgot how old I was, you guys.
How did your dad, why, what?
Today's my birthday, and my dad forgot how old I was.
What I do for New Year's, I
Really
drink.
offended you.
It's okay, baby. I love you.
No, baby, I
I
love you.
drink.
Jojo? Dude, that shelf has just become
And got a little too drunk. After I decided to turn off my phone for a while and actually enjoy my day.
Thank you, Empowered. Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad thought I was 38.
By the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
I was gonna tell you it, like I was gonna send you a message at 12 o'clock just screaming into the phone, happy birthday! But I totally just fumed.
Well, yesterday I was talking to my dad on the phone, and he's like, "Are you going to be over tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, yeah, it's my birthday." Thank you, Abby Lou. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, it is, huh?" Like, acted like he completely forgot about it. And then he's like, "We went to Walmart earlier. I had to get a couple things, and then I come over today." And he hands me a birthday card. And he's like, "Rory's got one for you, too." And I'm like, "Okay." I open them. My dad gave me $20. My kid'll give me $5. And then he's like, "Oh, yeah, by the way, I got you a cake, too." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." And then he brings out the candles, and it's a 3 and an 8. And I'm like, "Dad, you not know how old I am?" He's like, "Yeah, you're 38." And I said, "No, I'm not. I'm 39." He's like, "Well, you were 38 when I bought the candles." I'm like,
Yeah, my dad
"Technically."
messages me. My dad messages me either the day before my birthday, the day after my birthday, or like a week later and says happy birthday. And I'm like,
And then I found a number 9 candle, and I was going to put it on the cake, but I was like, yeah, this is too
to make
ghetto.
it to make it even sound worse, I never message him happy birthday. And I
Yeah.
mean, that's for real.
Well, I always buy my dad a cake. I usually get him one of those like strawberry ice cream cakes from Walmart. They're like strawberry shortcake. They're so freaking good.
I look great. I'm changing something up. I look like I like pissed my shirt or something like that. I'm changing something up and I'm kind of scared to do it, but in the same exact breath, I want to. But 6 more days, 6 more days, and I'm finally free.
That's exciting.
I know.
I can't wait till you're
That's
completely done with your house.
we're yeah, same. I can't wait to start it. Dude, that music hurts my ear holes. I'm doing something with my hair.
Ooh.
Promise I'm not shaving it all off. Although I thought about it.
Did I ever tell you what I found out at the doctor with that decision I have to make?
No. I was gonna ask you, but I didn't wanna, like, I was waiting for you to come say it.
Oh
Like,
no, it's fine.
I seen it on Facebook or something. I seen it somewhere, and I questioned you. I said PM me, but I wasn't gonna message you and be like, okay, what happened? Like, I know with
Yeah.
hard decisions, you wait for that person to come to you and tell you. So,
See, pretty much what it is the MRI that I had shows narrowing of my transverse sinus in the back of my head. So the CFS fluid and the blood is not getting from my head to my heart like it's supposed to. So now I have to decide if I want to go in and have a stent put in to open the narrowing VS or TS, whatever it is, and so that the blood and the CFS fluid can flow like it wants. There
right.
is a 95% success rate and a 10% failure rate. I would have to be on blood thinners for like the first 6 months, and then after that, I'd have to be on baby aspirin for the rest of my life to keep
I'm
from
still in
blood
here.
clots. Um, they said that usually people that have that done
Room.
end up not having the headaches and migraines for the first 6 months. And then after that, they come back, but they're not as often and not as intense. So they're not even putting a VP shunt on the table for me. That's at this point that's not an option. He said that's a 50 to 60% failure rate of within the first 5 years they would have to go in and either replace the shunt or go in and revise it. And he doesn't want to put me through that kind of surgery. So pretty much I just have to make that decision if I want to move forward with getting the stent put in. And I've kind of kept quiet a little bit about it because I wanted to know like what the people closest to me, like my dad, my boyfriend, my best friend, like what they all think I should do because their opinions matter to me. And I was finally able to talk to my boyfriend about it last night. And at this point, I'm leaning towards having it done because there's more pros than there is cons with it.
I found out that I have to. I don't know if my mom is still in here, but I found out that I have to go see a specialist on my lovely leg, and I have to decide whether I want to do. It's like they cut open your foot and then they scrape bone off of your
Mm-hmm.
foot, and I have to decide whether I want to actually do it or not. Which I don't know if I want to, because then it's gonna put me out for a little bit, and like with me and him just getting the house and just now getting on our feet and all that, like I've dealt with the same problems with my foot for years now, so I mean it's not like it's something new, but with me standing on my feet for so long and then having the job, and technically we're not allowed to sit, but like the boss lets me sit, which is one reason why I like the job. um my foot has been hurting so freaking bad that with the swelling and inflammation, the only thing the doctor is scared of is I'm gonna get a blood clot. So he wants me to go in and see a specialist and have them do what they wanted to do years ago that I've been putting off and putting off and putting off.
Right.
Because, like, I don't want to go do the I don't want to go do the like the work on my foot, have him cut my foot open, and then the problems not get solved. Where
Right.
or like
I get that one.
basically be handicapped and not be able to freaking work or do anything because like I'm still young enough I can run and play with the kids and all that
Right.
other stuff.
He had
So, ugh,
foot surgery last July or July of 2024. They had to go in and cut part of my heel off. And well, first they went in and they disconnected my Achilles tendon, and then they shaved part of my heel bone off, and then they went back and they cleaned up the Achilles tendon and reconnected it. And they were worried about the recovery because I am pre-diabetic, which it runs in my family. There's no way around that one. And so they were worried about the recovery and stuff. My sister had the same surgery a month before me. She was down for 3 months. I was back to work within 2 months. And I could have actually went back sooner than what I did.
mop. I swear I'm walking around in circles. I don't understand why the mop would be in the room, but like, bro, how does this mop just come up missing?
You know, I had a TV control a couple years ago that came up missing, and I've cleaned my house spotless, and I still cannot find that son of a bitch. It
Bet you
is
$100
no
in the trash.
has to be because I've gutted my room, I've cleaned it, like everything, and it's not in any of the boxes under my bed. That's all like I need to get under there because that's like winter clothes and some of my crafting stuff that I had to put upstairs instead of keeping downstairs. So
Me
like
over
it's
here
all
thinking that my freaking. Me over here thinking that I was done with the dishes, and no, I didn't finish the dishes. I just put the dishes in the sink and clean the counter. clean the counter.
but yeah, it's not that I actually didn't see your message until I think yesterday, and then I was gonna message you and I completely spaced it out. My aunt was being dramatic. She messaged me. She called me a couple weeks ago about doing Christmas because that is my 16-year-old's grandma. And I told her message me a couple days beforehand with the details of what time and so that way you can remind me because I will forget. She messaged me at 1 o'clock at 12:47 yesterday morning and said breakfast is at 11. Is Rory going to be here or not? Do I need to pick her up or no? Just message me no, yes or no. And I'm like, I'm not messaging her or my dad at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then she was blowing up my phone, which she got her phone number changed, and I had no idea. So I wasn't going to answer the call because I didn't know the number. Then she started messaging me, and I didn't get it until like later yesterday when I woke up. And so finally I messaged her, and I'm like, I asked you, or I said, Rory went to her friends last night. She didn't get home till early this morning. She was up all night. She's at home sleeping. I said, I asked you to message me a couple days ahead of time because I would probably forget. I said, and for two, I said, why are you always messaging me about it? I'm not the one with custody of her. My dad is. Like, you can't just message me 9 hours before something and expect her to be there when she had other plans.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused. Yes, girl, she is in her room doing who knows what. Like, what?
Yeah, I didn't see anything before that except for Stace said that you should have came in her live last night. Oh my god, it was fun. It was interesting. She's seen a whole new side of me.
Girl, I was talking about my mom. No, because I had got down because my mom had called me, but her ass didn't say nothing. She was just quiet on the phone. So that's why I had dropped. And then Stacy, I seen comments. Stacy said something about her mom does that, and I was like, yeah, she's in her room doing God knows what over there, calling my phone but not saying nothing. I should go check and see what she wants, but I really don't want to get up. To be honest, I done got comfortable. Maya, matter of fact, I'll tell my daughter. Maya, go see what grandma wanted. She called my phone, but she didn't say nothing. Lord knows what she's in there doing. She's probably eating. Her boyfriend's here. He probably cooked for her.
Last night got interesting in Stace's live.
What
So who
happened in
knows?
Stace's live that I missed?
I missed it too. Girl, I'm telling y'all, last night I was restless and I was playing my game. I get addicted to it. When I play it, I get
Yeah,
addicted.
that's okay. You need a break away from social media.
Yeah, I did. Like I really did. But it's because I
Don't
just
we
like playing that
all?
game.
Right. Oh, we were
Look at
just
this
playing
dog.
games
Look at
and
her. She's asleep.
aw.
Look at her eyes. She freaked me out earlier. I started freaking the fuck out. I started shaking her. I thought something was wrong with her. I was like, I'm dog sitting. I cannot let something happen to this dog. My sister-in-law kill me.
We
She
were
was freaking
playing
me the fuck out.
21 questions last night.
Who? I could barely hear you, Twinkles.
Me, I was in Stacy's live last night. It was me, her, Will, and one of her friends came in, and then Trust ended up coming in, and we were playing 21 questions,
Oh,
and it got fun.
I bet.
We did it a little bit different. We just went in order, like Stace would ask the first one, and then whoever she asked that question to would ask the second one, and then hi, and then
What she wanted, she called me, but she didn't say nothing.
we just kept
Ma.
going like that. We weren't like making it stop on anybody particular or anything. Everybody was asking questions.
Oh, so that's fun.
Oh yeah. Stace got seen a whole new side of me though. She's like, Twinkles, I'm dead. She's like, I can't with you.
Girl, the other day I was
Whole
dead
new
with
side
you.
of you, bro.
Huh?
I seen a whole new side of her, bro. How are you gonna join in my live and then go live and invite me to your live knowing that I'm live? Like,
Who did that?
Brendan!
Oh gosh.
Like, bro, you just popped in. Now you live on your own live, inviting me to go watch your live. Why you know that I'm live? What? Sorry, I can't with you, bro. I can't. Like, girl, let's be for real over here.
He's silly.
What you want?
I can't clean and type and everything all at one time. So I was like, I'm just gonna jump in a box so I can at least talk.
You thought was so comfortable, guys.
Do you, now that you're in here, so I don't have to call you and ask you, do you have any of my paperwork on my foot from all of the doctor visits that I had when I was with you?
No. Nope.
Darn it.
You
You
can
can have
probably go get your medical records. You can call and get your medical records.
Getting my medical records from freaking Wexford is like winning the lottery.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't save them because every like 7 years your stuff changes, so there was no point
Oh
in saving
yeah.
them.
That's true.
Welcome back.
Hi, Gracie.
No, when I
That's
was like 13, when I was 13, I was laying on my bed. I don't even know what I did prior to that. I started screaming and my foot started swelling up so freaking bad. And I went to the hospital and they said that I sprained my foot, so I was in crutches. Well, I didn't listen to my doctor. Um,
Same, same.
and so then I got on a trampoline with people who were totally over my limit. I didn't realize that, like, if you're going to be on a trampoline, you have to go with your own, like, body max group, and I didn't listen. And I got on the
Yeah.
trampoline. When the two boys went up, I went, like, down, and as soon as they hit down, my foot twisted, and I came home, and my foot was, like, so freaking huge. So
Oh
freaking huge.
damn.
It was so big.
Girl, that ain't nothing. When we were little, back in the early 90s, nah, my brother was in 86. So this was like maybe 93. My uncle was at Fun House and they had a trampoline, but they had the old school. We didn't have nets back then. Like it was straight raw action. And my uncle had this big old square one, and we would stand on the side of like on the springs and do crazy shit. Well, my brother was standing on the spring and fell, and when he fell, we were jumping. Something got stuck in the springs, and my parents, so we started calling my parents and they didn't know, and they like just took him off of the trampoline and didn't realize something was stuck in the trampoline, and it just ripped. He had to go to the hospital, get stitches and all kinds of stuff.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
bad. It was bad.
What do you mean by stuff was in like?
His man part got stuck in the spring, and my parents, yeah, and my parents didn't know. And when my, because he was crying, he was holding, like he was crying, but he wouldn't say what was wrong. So when my dad
Right.
came and just grabbed him, didn't realize, and so yeah, you can imagine.
Oh my
Yeah, he had to go to
god.
the hospital, get stitches. It was bad. It was like,
I don't even have a male part, and my
and
male
that,
part is
yeah,
screaming.
we were all
Right?
like, oh, we didn't get back on the trampoline for like a whole month. We were like, yeah, no, we're done with that. He didn't get back on for like 6 months. He was scared. He was like, I was like, I
I
understand.
bet he was.
Yeah, it was
Right?
bad. It was crazy. He had to go to the hospital and everything. It sucked. We made fun of him though.
I didn't
That
listen to
poor
the
guy.
doctors when I hurt my foot. I would literally get home from school and I would run from stop sign to stop sign just repeatedly back and freaking forth. And like which did not help with the pain in my foot
I was gonna say,
whatsoever.
girl, what the hell? My sister has it's called what is it called in her legs, and they swell so bad.
Lymphedema.
It's
Inflammation.
lymphedema. Lymphedema.
Yeah.
She has to go every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to get her legs wrapped to keep the inflammation off of her legs because her legs swell. They look like water buffalo legs. Like
Yeah,
they're
I
huge.
know
close
too,
friend of
but
mine has that in her legs, and they are ginormous.
Hmm. Yep. And she can't walk. She's on a walker. It's crazy.
um no, this is one time. I'm gonna tell myself because it was funny. But there was this one time I wanted to go running, but I left my shoes somewhere. And I didn't have my running shoes. My
Only
mom was like,
Shar.
"Oh, it sucks to be you." So
Only Shar.
me thinking it was a really good idea, stole my mom's shoes. So I put on her shoes, I tie them, I go for a run. Reminding you, this is winter. Like the dirt road is frozen. Like there's no,
In Michigan, correct? Like,
yeah, in Michigan, if that. So I go for a run. I'm sprinting down the road, just back, forth, back, forth. Well, finally, I come over to this part and I go to walk in to go inside and I freaking fell on the ice, tore my leg up. There's blood just dripping down my leg. Hurt
oh
so
my
bad.
god.
I walked in the door. My mom looks at my feet, looks back at me, and goes, "Oh, this sucks to be you, doesn't it?" And I'm like, "I am bleeding," and that is all this woman says is, "It sucks to be you." And I'm
That
like, "I'm
sucks.
bleeding and it hurts," and that's all you have to say. She goes, "What's on your feet?" And I was like, "Shoes." She goes, what's on your feet? And I was like, your shoes. And she goes, I told you not to wear my shoes. And karma's a bitch. Get out of my face. Well, then, like, a couple minutes pass by, and she comes up to me and she goes, but, for realness, are you okay? And I was like, my leg hurts. And she goes, did you learn your lesson? I'm like, I'm never stealing your shoes without permission again.
Girl, do y'all wear the same size?
No.
Me and my
Back
mom
then,
wear the
we
same
did.
size. The only difference is I got fatter feet than my mom, but we wear the same size.
I think we do. What size you wear, Shar?
Like a 6 to a 7, but
I know.
my shoe size all depends on the brand because of the problems that I have with my foot.
Hmm. My
I'm
baby daddy,
supposed to wear special shoes, but I don't.
my first baby daddy was abusive. He used to hit me and fight on me until I got tired and I put his bitch ass to a wall. And then I tried to shoot him. And so, but when he messed up. He was swinging a broom at me and he hit my pinky toe. And I have a hairline fracture in my toe. So my feet randomly swell anyway because of
Like,
that still. And this happened before my daughter was even born. So, and it's still to this day, I still sometimes have that issue where my feet will just randomly swell from it. And I can't wear my shoes. I have to wear house shoes or whatever.
You too, Gracie.
Bye, Gracie. Ouch. So still to this day, like I can't wear some shoes sometimes because of that. It still bothers me to this day.
I can't wear sandals anymore, and I used to wear sandals until there was snow on the ground, and even then, sometimes as long as it was just a tad bit, I'd still wear sandals. But since I had my foot surgery, I can't wear sandals anymore.
Oh, I love sandals. I gotta have my sandals.
So don't I,
I
and
hate
I hate wearing tennis shoes.
I hate tennis shoes, guys. I have brand new Jordans that I don't even wear that my baby daddy bought me for Valentine's Day like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and they're brand new. I've wore them maybe twice. I even gave them to my daughter. She didn't even wear them, so I took them back. I was like, "You ain't wearing them, give them back." But that girl got so many shoes that she didn't even. Okay, my child has so many fucking shoes that she don't even wear. She's got Jordans on top of Jordans that just sit there.
Right.
I remember leaving my mom's house one day, going over to my grandma's, coming home, and like I had shoes that I didn't even know and clothes that I didn't even know about. So like my mom had cleaned my room one day and like completely cleaned the room.
Do what?
The last time when you cleaned my room.
What do you want?
I mean,
Okay.
there was a lot of days that you cleaned my room.
What did I just tell you, Boo? Huh? What did I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you you're not getting on Mama's lap?
Oh goodness, he's a big guy. Look at him.
Oh, he is.
My
And
little
he,
guy's somewhere. I think he followed my daughter already. And then I
Mom
got
told me to
this Pinky Bear. Pinky, I call her Pinky in the brain.
and
you
then
think you know
there's the
where
little
everything is
one.
at, and then magically you know where nothing is at.
Oh,
But then we got this big old boy.
hello, baby.
You know the stairs are
This is my Georgie.
How cute. I
today.
got this little bitty girl.
Oh,
She's
hi.
beautiful.
She is
What's
so
up?
cute.
Yes.
Why
Look
are
at
you
she.
crying?
I'm puppy
Walmart?
sitting today.
Oh,
I'm puppy sitting. I was like, okay.
crying. He's crying because he wants me to lay back in the recliner
Guys,
so
I
he can
cannot
get on
stop
my
fucking
lap.
yawning. I'm gonna have to go take this energy drink that I have. I cannot stop yawning. Ah.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
did
of
not
funny.
toot. That was the chair scraping the floor.
It's funny because we actually adopted both of the dogs. They're both rescues. And Georgie, he's
We're putting it
a
down.
full-blooded red American red-nosed pit. And we got him in July. In the September before that, I was actually bit by a pit bull.
Oh wow.
So I was scared shitless of pit bulls. And we had a pit bull before. And, I've never been scared of them.
Yeah.
And so I went to my ex's to see him one day, and his brother's dog opened the door and bit me in the leg, and it freaked me out. Well, it's like
Oh
this
wow.
dog. It's like this dog knew that I was afraid of pit bulls after that because as soon as we went to do a meet and greet with him, and he instantly came to me and give me like a hug and was licking my face. Well,
Oh.
then he noticed my mom, and my mom they had wicker furniture out where they did the meet and greets at, and she was sitting in like the love seat type one, and he went over and got on her, like started licking on her and giving her lovins.
Oh.
Well, then he seen Rory, and he jumped over the table, and she was standing behind a little table, and he literally jumped on that little table and wrapped his front paw arms around her and gave
Oh.
her the biggest hug. And my mom's like, I want him.
They find their homes. Trust
Yeah.
me. They find their homes. Mine, I only got the reason why I got mine is he was actually originally supposed to be my sister in law's, but they kept him in a kennel, and I don't do the
Yeah.
kennels. I don't do kennels. I've never done the kennels. I don't care for kennels. And
Do you
so
know where a pair of scissors are, though?
I started taking him with me
Yeah.
everywhere I went.
White
Everywhere I go, this
thing.
dog goes with me. Everywhere I go.
Yeah.
And so he won't even go in her room unless I'm in her room. Like he will not go in there at all unless I'm
Aw.
around. So during the day, I leave him with my son's father and his uncle. He calls it his uncle. My nephew over here. So I actually take him, and then when I get off, I get him from him. But this dog goes everywhere with me, like,
Right.
and and this is my baby. Like he does not leave my side.
Aw.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I actually am friends with a girl on Facebook that knows Georgie's original owner.
Oh
And I guess she told me she's like so happy when she sees pictures of him, especially when he's like out running the house and stuff, because they used to keep
My
him
new
in a
friend.
cage 24/7, and he would literally have to sleep in his own feces.
oh my god. No.
And
I
so
can't.
like when she seen a picture of him, she goes, "Oh my gosh, is that Georgie?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I am so glad he's with someone good." She's like, because he did not have the best life with the people before.
Yeah.
And like every time my mom would fall before she passed away, he would go up to her and he would try and nudge his head under her arm to help her get up off the floor.
Oh.
And I asked her, I said, "Was he ever a registered service dog or anything?" And she's like, "No, why?" And I told her, and she's like, "Wow." She goes, "That's awesome, but that's crazy at the same time." Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, it's just natural. Not all
Yeah.
of them can be registered because they don't have that instinct. So, but like it's natural. I had when I was pregnant with my daughter, I didn't know I was pregnant, and I had a schnauzer, a full-blooded schnauzer. Her name was Pepper, and she would lay across my belly. Would not let nobody get around me. Would not let nobody touch me. She would try to bite their heads off if they
Oh my
even
god.
attempted. Yeah, she would go. And then about 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. And up until I was almost 9 months, and she kept getting out, and I couldn't get her anymore. Like, I couldn't chase her. I'm about to
Right.
have a baby. So I decided to rehome her, And I gave her to the best home. Let me tell you, the lady who got her spoiled the hell out of her. She had her own closet of clothes. Like she would go to the beauty salon every 2 weeks, had her paws painted. She'd have bows in her hair. She had outfits, tutus. Like this lady, I feel like I gave her to the best home that she could ever go to, and she stayed there up until the day she passed away. But that dog loved my like he was she was so protective of my belly,
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
protective. Yeah, she was such a. I mean, they loved her. They let her have babies, and they kept a couple of her babies, and they said her babies are the same way, just like her,
Oh,
just like her. Mm-hmm.
yeah, my brother got a uh pocket pit, and he's wanting to breed her. And as soon as we told him, sent him a picture of Georgie, he's like, "Oh my God, is he fixed? I want to breed him with Diamond." But they, before you adopt them, they instantly spay and
Fix
neuter
them.
them.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
So,
that's what Rocky is. Rocky's automatically fixed.
but like, they're both pretty good dogs. Jojo will go outside and he'll pee, but he won't poop outside. So we have to use puppy pads in the house. We're gonna, once it starts getting nicer out. He's actually, Jojo is actually from Odessa, Texas.
Oh wow.
Um, he was abandoned down there. They said that they get a lot of dogs from Texas because the oil drillers, they're down there for a short time. They're lonely. They get dogs and then they have to leave. So
And they can't take them with them.
yep, they abandoned them. And that was Jojo. He was one of them dogs. And he ended up here and he was very protective of my mom. He's actually bit more people than the pit bull has,
Yeah, that's
protecting his home and his people.
yep. And that's there. He bark. People are not even scared of him because he's so little.
Yeah.
But he's I ain't answer. That's a spam call. Um, like he barks at people, and I tell him all the time, like, dude, they're not scared of you. You're like this big. They're not scared of you, dude. And he'll still be up, like,
We've
and
actually,
barking. Rocky's a bulldog and don't even bark at people and loves everybody.
right. My niece's old daycare lady has two bulldogs, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love her dogs.
Look at
Now
her.
that is
She's
my
a
dream
pet.
dog is an English bulldog. But
Let's
so
see you think you're all that girl.
my dad's front porch, it's a mess. I don't mind it, but we have it blocked off in the wintertime. He puts plastic around it.
Oh, I like that.
We got to actually put more plastic down there because it ripped. But before it got too cold out, these first two spots right here wasn't didn't have plastic up, and we were sitting out here on the front porch, and we had Jojo outside, and he was barking. Well, there was these kids that were teasing him, and they had no idea we were sitting on the front porch. Needless to say, they took off real quick when my dad got up and yelled at them.
I bet they did.
They took off real freaking quick. But
They did.
we'll bring Jojo out because I mean this ain't our property, but we have access to it. We have this huge field right here,
Wow. That's like
and
almost like the old house we had. That's how big our yard was.
well, it all belongs to the school that's back here, and they only
Oh.
use it for football practice.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we'll let Jojo out. Georgie, we can't because he'll take off, but Jojo, he stays with us, and we'll play fetch with him out in the field.
Oh.
He'll run that field like there's no tomorrow.
Well, I bet. Yeah, Melissa, he was in here earlier. He went and did his own live. Mm-hmm.
And then well, he wasn't here. He never requested, and then he left, and he did his own live, and then sent me a request to go watch his live. But I'm live.
I haven't been, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been going in his lives, and he knows why. Laura knows, Shar knows. You know, I just really haven't been going in his lives. I've been, like I was telling Denise earlier, she messaged me and was asking how I was doing. Like, I'm slowly getting away from TikTok because once I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but once my boyfriend gets back from Texas, I probably won't be on TikTok anymore.
Yes, he is in a lot with a lot of other people. I'm not talking about trust right now because he's not in here. He's not in here to defend himself, and B, I'm not. I'm not like that. Like,
Right.
However, I will say, Shar, the conversation we had earlier, like, I think you need to have a separate like off social media combo with him about that.
I did. There is
I just
people
don't
who
want to see
can
the kid
vouch
get in
that.
trouble.
There is people who can vouch that I have for the past week. I'm not gonna say that I've screamed at him, but I have said heart to heart, and I told him I don't care if you don't like me at the end of the day of this, but um,
Yep.
here's the thing, here's the points, here's the facts, and I'm just ignored. So I can only help you so far
You can't
until
help when
you
they
gotta
don't want
learn
it.
by yourself. And at the
Yep.
point right
Right.
now, it's to the point where you kind of
Ow.
gotta learn by yourself.
Right.
Kind of like me. I was told that certain people were going to use me and that there was going to be problems, and I ignored, I ignored. And then the next thing you know, everything happened, and bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. And now look at me.
Exactly, Laura. We've all been trying, not just Shar, but all of us, all three of us. And hell yeah,
I'm sorry.
Melissa.
Hold on. I'm going to say this because it goes for everybody. It's not just in one in particular person. If you're going to call me day in and day out, basically crying because you're getting bullied, or because people are hurting you, or because of this, or because of that, and then you're gonna go complain about these people in a live, and then go live with them, and when I say, well, I mean, just 20 minutes ago you were complaining about these people, and like, whatnot, and then just go back into their live and be like, oh, well, people have a problem with me talking to you. That's where I'm gonna draw the line, because I can only help you out so far. And it's just like I've told everybody else. I just had somebody leave and does not want to talk to me anymore with two people who can defend me. This person does not want anything to do with me anymore because I will not allow her to bully somebody and destroy somebody's life who bullied me and basically destroyed my life. Two wrongs don't make a right. Like, yes, they bullied me. But if
Right.
I wanted to handle my bullies, I should be able to handle my bullies. It's not up to somebody else to defend me. I need to be able to defend myself. Because if I can't defend myself, then I shouldn't be on an app. Common sense. You can't take the
What are you
heat.
doing with your hair?
Listen, it's called depression,
What is
and I
happening right
don't,
now?
I don't have gloves, so I'm using a bag because I don't have gloves.
You look like you're using um I don't know the
Listen,
TikTok friendly word for it.
I'm here that time of month really helps you because of the body produce that a woman's body produces. So I figured I would just collect the past couple of months worth of product
You're
and
effing fucking shut up. I'm gonna vomit. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
I mean you asked. I'm just saying.
No, I
What'd you
did
tell
not.
me
I just
at
made a
the end? Ask a
comment.
stupid question, get a stupid answer?
No, right, girl. Stop. Stop.
I mean look.
Look, I got.
I mean I'm already dyeing my hair, my freaking hands, so like I don't even know why I'm covering. Like, what is the whole point? It is just soaking through the freaking bag, bro. Like, Can I just put it on my hands and then?
No. Hey, I'll be back in just a minute.
All right.
All right.
Well, what do you have to say? Are you gonna come and judge me too?
For what? You dyeing your hair?
Because I don't know. How many times is that this month? Once. Literally, baby girl, it is once. Why are you on social media when you should be spending time with your beautiful little girl?
Because we are. I thought everyone else would want to see a sunset too. Even though she stole my hat, my sunglasses.
You know, I find it so funny that I really did not recognize her, and with her sitting right there, I did not recognize you. Holy shit, you glow.
Yes. What the Hey, use some goddamn gloves.
I don't have gloves.
It looks like you don't finger bang somebody out of period.
I use gloves.
I don't know.
I don't use gloves.
You don't use gloves, you die here.
I'm glad that she's with me. I am so glad she's with me.
I've never used gloves to dye my hair.
Well, she was using a shopping bag, and it didn't really work out very well.
I've never, ever, like, I don't give a fuck. I go to work and my hand's purple or blue. Get over it.
I'm using the rest of my red wherever it is.
You got a red dot in the middle of your damn forehead.
I know.
First time I ever dyed anybody's hair, it was one of my good friends. She's like a sister to me. And her husband was out of town for the weekend, and I colored her hair. Well, she had some dark spots on her neck, and he come back and accused her of cheating on him because of it. Because they look like hickeys. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's how you fix the depression.
Yep. I need to get my hair. I need somebody to braid my hair.
Mom told you she'd do it.
Mom scares me.
Yeah, she'll probably whack you upside the head if you move.
Hey, Trent. My good looking little motherfucker.
He's with his girl. He's spending time with his girl.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make my move.
Make me some too, please. Yes.
Say, sorry, buddy, I'm cheating on
Yes.
you. While she's playing the game.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you've been playing.
I don't even know what I'm playing. I'm just playing.
You're just playing it?
I've just been playing it.
Okay.
I'm just
While watching the
playing.
sunset at the lake because I don't want to go home.
Until I did my hair.
Plenty of gloves. I get them. I can get them from work,
Lucky.
but I know that don't help you.
Could have gotten gloves, but
Fucking no.
Yes, that's the excuse me, perks of working in healthcare.
Bing, 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 bing,
Oh,
bing, bing,
100%.
bing.
I need to dye my hair. I need to dye my hair.
Hallelujah.
I'm going back red.
Hallelujah. It's cold. It's cold.
I'm actually in the process. I got the stuff. I just haven't done it yet, but I'm stripping the color out of my hair. I'm gonna go back to my natural color.
I do not natural color.
I haven't had my natural color since I
cutting
was
my
in
hair,
middle
homie.
school, so
I
it's been
haven't,
Y'all
20
missed the
something
fact that
years.
I just cut my hair.
I haven't colored my hair in like years. Think about going blonde.
I went blonde.
A box, only if I could get it to you.
You know what? We should do like I want to do my fucking platinum blonde again, and then do the bottom half red. Like, I look good here. Other than if you ask my mom, she tells you I look like a
All
fucking
through
tramp.
school, I had blonde hair. Now looking back on them pictures, I'm like, why the fuck didn't anybody stop me from going blonde?
Oh my god, these teenage girls are taking pictures of the sunset. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. It's not really a sunset, but
It's more like clouds of the sun.
In here, the last couple years, I've done like pink. I've done pink in my hair, and then like a purplish color, um, and
Fun.
like a red color. But I'm gonna strip it all out and go back to my natural. My boyfriend's never seen my natural hair color.
Yeah, you can't catch me with my natural hair color. Ever.
like if I'm dyeing my hair, I'm going through something, and it's bad because I don't dye my hair.
I've just been dyeing mine to try and cover the gray.
I
I
just
stripped my hair.
Huh?
I stripped my hair a couple years ago and was like, oh, I'm going to see what my natural color is, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh my God, it's all gray. I'm going back to the box dye.
There's no
Right.
more butter. So
well, Ma, you know what, Ma, you're old, okay? You have kids.
butter is what gives it the thick.
It's kind of, at that point, it's kind of a given to have gray hairs.
See if they have butter in the fridge.
I mean, imagine raising Charlene. Like,
I would have a full head of grays.
I'm lucky there's hair here.
She can't be as bad as me. I mean, I went to school with her, but
No, I'm not really vain. I don't care. I dye it just because I'm bored and I want something different, and sometimes because it drives my mom crazy.
I
I, I,
actually,
I need somebody to cornrow my hair again.
And like, okay, so not last November, but the November before that, so like almost 2 years ago, I had went and cut my hair. Like, if you go on the Book of Faces, you'll see my hair. It's like a really cute, short, whatever cut, right? But the top started to get, like, I had really thick hair. And so I went to the cosmetology school and I wanted to get my hair thinned because it's really thick and it gives me headaches and whatnot. So I go in there and I've never had a problem at the cosmetology school ever, 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 ever. And this girl says, well, we can use, bugs clippers and trim it down some, da da da. And I'm just,
$10.
okay, that's cool. Go ahead. She put the wrong clip on the machine, put it right here on my head. Went, and she put the wrong clip on the machine, put it right here on my head. Went, and my hair, is the back of your hair still shaved, Char?
I'm saying
No, it was shorter than that. Like right down the middle of my head.
Oh hell no!
see, this is my
So,
natural color up here.
and it didn't help that from all the stress and whatnot, like my hair was like already falling out. So it's part of why I wanted to get it trimmed. So yeah, I went like almost a full year without hair because yeah.
whatever.
At the beginning of summer, when it started getting hot out, I went and had almost 20 inches of my hair cut off. And now my hair won't grow because of my thyroid issues.
Time that I get the back of my hair shaved, the other color will arrive, and like
Thought about doing an undercut like that. My boyfriend's got one and I absolutely fucking love it.
dude, I tell you what. So I started shaving the back of my hair in like like 2023 or 2024. And I tell you what, I with it like I miss my long hair, but in the same exact breath, the headaches. Oh my gosh, it was not worth the headaches. I get less headaches now that I shave, but I need to do my. I don't have a thing. This one's my sister's, and it keep well the one that I live with, and it keeps dying, and it's been on the charger this whole time that I've been doing my hair. So like, oops.
And then I cut it. I was diagnosed with thyroid problems, and now it's thinning out, and I lose so much freaking hair when I wash it. Like, if I roll it up into a ball, it like is the size of a golf ball.
I have to wait for my hair till I have to wait for it to charge a little bit, and then I'm gonna have my husband do it. Typically, I do it by myself, but like with the fact that like it's not like it keeps dying. If he's back there doing it, he can do like a good portion of it, and then get it done where I don't have to sit here and do it for freak ever. So
Right.
like,
Yeah, you can see the difference in the color of my hair. This is my natural color, and then this is the reddish color that I done the last time. Strip this
That's
out
how
and take and go back to this color.
that's how my hair is. Like, it's really hard to see, but like right there's my
breathe
natural
in and then breathe out. By the way,
tips of the
so when
color,
it gets
like a
charged a little bit, I'm gonna have to have you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have you do it because like.
stronger than you know wasn't so dang loud.
I'm waiting on the oil.
You've been thinking about doing what, shaving the back of your head, and you don't want someone to say something about it? I say if somebody says something, then tell them to fuck off.
YOLO. Can't pay my bills. Can't pay my.
If they're not financially supporting you, funding you, or fucking you, then it's none of anybody's business. That's my opinion, though. I say do what you want to do, girl. Don't let anybody tell you not to.
Does that mean anything weird? I've been debating on doing that. I just don't want someone coming and cut it in the back. Girl, look. Okay, so for the longest time, I wouldn't do a lot of stuff with my hair because, like, I was always scared of like what this person would say or what that person would say or like the standards. Yeah, I had short hair one time, and I went live, and somebody was like, "Ah, you're a dude because you got short hair, bitch." It does not make me a dude because I have short hair. First of all, that's not what makes you a man or a woman. It's your hair. But so I started doing the back of my hair because it takes away a lot of the stress that I have. Fortunately, I get my hair like my mama, and it's thick, and it's annoying, and it's heavy, and it gives me migraine headaches. But like, it's 2026, girl. Do what you want. Screw other people's opinions. Like, I don't know why everybody, like, I realize that. I was so worried about everybody else's opinions. Like, nah.
Do what makes
Nah.
you happy. And if that's what
Yeah,
would
do
make
what
you
makes you
happy,
happy.
then do it. And if you don't like it, your hair will grow
Not
back.
letting you in. Why is he not letting you in? What the fudge? Okay, no, it doesn't.
That's what I say. Your hair will always grow back. So even if you don't like it, you just know not to do it again.
Mom, I muted you.
That's what's taking you too long, Mom. You're on freaking TikTok.
What are you doing, Bubba's?
You can ask him. I've been working the whole time, except for when I
I
went out to
just
call
stopped
your
working.
father-in-law.
I've been busting my ass.
When I went out to call your father-in-law,
Oh my God.
I jumped
You
off.
gotta do
She
that.
was judging me because I was putting red hair in my hair dye in my hair, and she goes, "What are you doing?" And I told her that I was collecting my monthly, product,
Oh,
and
it's
I wanted to put it in my hair. I needed the red. It's cheaper. It's
I
natural hair color.
want to dye my hair Little Mermaid red again.
That would be cool.
But I also liked when I did the halo thing where I just had the red underneath my black.
Alexa off.
I don't worry about what people say to me
It's
until
gonna, I
they.
just want to be back nervous. I mean, baby doll, don't be nervous. Do what you want to do.
I don't.
Like, other people's opinions. If it makes you happy, then it makes you happy. Do you know how much hate I get because I dye my hair or like I shave the back of my hair? I get a lot of hate from it. But guess what? It makes me feel better as a person. It makes my headaches go away. Like it ain't their hair.
I don't worry about what other people
Like,
say about me until they bring it to my family, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't say that.
Okay, so the house that I'm cleaning, hear me on mute. Okay, the house that I'm cleaning, I've always thought that there's somebody up there sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I was there cleaning with you the one day. I thought for sure somebody was watching me.
And we're all just talking, right? Nobody said Alexa or anything close to that. And all of a sudden, she just turned on and started talking to me.
Mine does that.
Robots, man.
you know what that's from? No, you know what that's from? From
Shut
the
down.
person right next to you talking about creepy crawly or creepy crazy things of her falling down the staircase. Yeah, I blame it all on
Yeah,
her.
I told her that you and I both thought that I was pushed down the stairs when I was pregnant.
Yes.
Because that house was rough.
Yes.
Mom, remember when I gracefully fell down the staircase while pregnant with the little man?
You've never graced.
Gracefully. I like to see how fast I can get down the stairs.
Yeah, this house right above. Oh, I meant to prop you so you can watch above, like the balcony. So it's that area right up there, behind like the.
Is too bright so that now you can see it. That was kind of creepy. Did anybody else just see that?
Uh huh.
I went to go say the light is too bright, you can't see anything, and all of a sudden the light was like, here you go.
There's
Yeah,
no
it was
up
like,
there. Here, let me see if I
what
can
kid
show
did we have with us? One day, Mom and I were cleaning that house. I think it was Walker, and he kept playing by that freaking balcony. That's creepy as hell.
you. Okay, hold up. Is that better?
I don't like it. Turn the light back on.
Now you can kind of see up there a little bit better. But now it's dark in here for me, so I can't see.
Wait.
Come on, I'm gonna turn on another light.
Okay. Okay, look. Dang it. Never mind. It disappeared.
Okay, that's a little better. Hold on.
Why can we still hear it?
Let me see if I can. I took a picture. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I can't expand it, man.
Is
Okay,
it?
I'll send it to you. Okay, hold on. Wait, I can extend me. I can expand me somehow. Boot kick her over there. Okay, look right. Hold on. Look right in between the freaking lights.
Yeah, and then it was gone when she turned the light back on.
And then the thing was hot, like it was black, and then
Yeah,
she turned on the light, and it was like poof,
that
gone.
thing
Like what?
straight black. Like, yeah. Because I was looking
What?
at the two, I was trying to figure out what was in the room. I didn't notice until you just pointed that out. But that's straight. Yeah, that was gone. I wondered what disappeared when she turned the light on.
That's why I was like, wait, let me screenshot.
Don't move!
Don't,
Don't move!
don't. But like the light, I said something about the light being too bright, and then all of a sudden the light was like, here you go.
Man.
Okay.
You gotta show Mom now because she didn't get to see it.
Okay, hold on. Angel.
Yeah.
Father-in-law went up there. They said that supposedly we picked up the 17th and they don't have it. It will be ready Monday now.
What?
And he said, well, you all told my wife that it was going to be right after the new year because you were having a problem with truck or something. And she was like, yeah, it's not going to be here till Monday.
What the hell?
So
They're really just trying to kill me.
I don't know what they're doing, but
Madre,
that's kind
you
of.
gotta look.
I
Okay.
don't want to
Are you
look. I'm
looking?
still in the house. I don't want to look. Shut up. I don't want to look.
No, look
Look.
between the light. No, look between the light. Because when you
Look in
turn the
between the
light,
light.
when you turn the light on, that shit was gone.
Oh, that's fucking. Shut up. Go away. Get out of here. Shut up. Jesus
Don't be.
loves me,
Well,
this
I didn't.
I know, for
No.
the Bible tells me so.
Hey, I could sing that song in sign language. I know how to sing that one.
Listen, Ma, go put me back where you were because I need to screenshot that.
No, I couldn't
No.
figure out what disappeared when you turned the light on. I was looking, and then she showed me the picture, and I was like, "Oh, that's what disappeared."
Okay, hold up. So,
She ain't even. I like how she ain't even scared of the fact that I said the light was too bright, and then not even 2 seconds before I could say the full sentence,
The
the
light
light
was like
magically was
dimmed.
like,
hold on. How do
"Here
I?
you go."
Can I flip my camera? Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on.
She's like, "Stop telling me
Perfect.
things."
Oh, well, shoot.
Hey, Shar, did you know they make wearable heat pads for
Here, look.
periods?
I'm going to show you
No.
what's up here. Okay, so you turn. It's a set of stairs.
Freaky doll bed. I don't want to be right there. I'm getting chills.
And right
Yeah.
there's
So,
where I was standing is right there. Okay.
with the phone?
And then there's back here is a bedroom with a closet, which is weird because I shut that closet door, but it was just open. And I shut off this light, but it was just on.
Okay, so
And
how was
then
it on the one side?
this is my cleaning closet. And it's
Why do
really
you
cute
do
in
that
there.
with your hands?
Yeah,
this,
hands.
this is my cleaning closet.
And then there's this
Like,
room, and then there's a bathroom. So that's all that's up here. Okay. And then I just showed you that side.
It's a pretty house, but it's like weird.
Okay. And then there's the
what an
downstairs.
Airbnb.
Okay, so how do I flip me back around? You want to go to the same spot I just had you?
Yeah, because look, now it's gone.
Hold on. I gotta move my big old butt.
Just don't drop me. Okay, now move.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Now
I
go turn
thought
off the light.
I thought when she said that there was something there that it might have been the chandelier itself, but no. Rah!
Just hold up. Okay, so look. I'm gonna big screen me. Okay? Somehow. I gotta figure out how to do this again. Okay, look. Y'all see the picture that's up there right now. Okay? Now watch. Now watch. Look at the light now. Move your head. Move your noggin.
So in between,
I love how Trent comes in
hold
like a
on,
woman, like, I want to see.
in between right here.
No. Over. Take a right.
Right there.
There.
And
There's no shadow.
it's taller than the banister. It looks like a person walking across.
Amazing grace, how sweet. That's not really how I sing, but
Girl, it's gonna mess with you if you keep singing.
I know, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, okay, guys, I can't get off of live until I'm done cleaning this house. That
She's
way, if
like,
anything happens, it's caught on camera.
Y'all, stop with me now. The fuck?
Okay, and then that note, delete.
The fuck?
Michael found me kettle chips that are spicy dill pickle.
Jafar?
Oh my, your camera turned off. What happened?
I can't see you no more.
Did you see how fast she chatted?
She was like,
Well,
hell no.
because at the same time you said that, freaking Twinkles went. Her camera freaking went to like live pause or whatever, and it scared the snot out of me. What the hell? I don't know what snottle is, but it is no longer in me because I done. Thank you, Twinkles. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
okay.
done pissed my whole self.
I did that the other day at Mom's house when her angel had moved, and I was like, why is it looking at me? But it's supposed to do that.
Now, really watch up there because it doesn't like when I vacuum. I got to find my vacuum. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
You being the
You shut the light off while you vacuum?
Look at that. Okay,
I
what?
want to see. Like a screenshot.
Huh?
Over by where that shadow was looked like a little kid's face in between the banister rails. Is she gonna use the broom as a weapon?
I'm all holding the broom like I'm going to beat a ghost with it. Not
I
to do.
freaking told you!
What? Freaking tell me what?
I literally, she just said that. She was like, "What is she gonna do? Beat it with the like?" Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. That was awesome. What are you? Don't quit your day job.
So, Shanda, they have it at the pharmacy right now. They just called me.
Tell him he was literally just there to get it.
Yeah, they're like, somebody was just here to get it, and we didn't think we had it, but we really did.
Aren't you supposed to go look to see if you have it?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to go get it tomorrow because he won't. He already made it back to the house. He's not going to go back.
they're only open until noon tomorrow.
What is tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll go first thing in the morning, like before I go to work or whatever. He's already kind of pissy that that I asked him to leave work.
No, Rich. I know my oldest does it, but do your kids ever randomly look at you and just go die?
Oh, excuse me.
He said, I hope we all die for the new year. And I was like, why would you say that?
I heard that and I was like,
Told you he's creepy. Um, he wasn't mad at you, by the way, Shay. He was just mad at me because
You took me home.
no, I mean your father-in-law because I asked him to leave work to do that for me.
He's never mad at me.
I wonder if I can continue doing what I was doing now.
Shaving?
Now I just feel like something is creepily standing over top of me.
Yeah. I don't know. When you were vacuuming, I swear I saw a little kid's face through the little railing.
You done eating?
I'm always afraid one day I'm gonna like turn and look up there real quick and something's gonna be like, whoa, like over the banister.
And that's the day my heart condition would decide to kill me.
I don't know how long it's gonna last, so.
Be quick.
Not quick where you're pulling my hair because I'm gonna.
Fight you.
Word of mine, I'll be nice.
Like, I don't know if I could ever stay in this house.
Never thought I'd be a barber for you.
As long as it doesn't mess with me, I'm okay. But once it starts messing with me, I'm like, we're gonna have issues.
Like, I don't think I could go up there and just like crawl in a bed and be like, okay, good night.
Is it an Airbnb
Uh-huh.
in Cadillac or?
Yeah.
It's not my house.
It's a nice Airbnb too. It's real nice.
How much is it for a week?
A week?
I can't get that right down here.
A decent amount. Cause it's out of lake.
I won't give the price because I don't know the exact price right off the top of my head, and I wouldn't want to miss like price it, and then somebody on here be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go try to get it," and then they'd be like, "Oh, well, it's like $30 more."
I do get that so far.
Did you get all of it?
I got some over here. I gotta get right here. Yeah.
Figure.
Oh shit! I got almost done, but it fucking died.
This
Sorry,
stove.
I don't know what that laugh was, guys.
Love when that happens, when it almost gets there and then it just goes, yeah, I'm gonna die.
Are we talking about that? Or Bob?
The stove in here is like an indoor grill. It's really cool.
Maybe charged enough for me to real quick finish.
Probably. I don't know. That thing is weird. I've had it on the charger for a while now.
Did you hear what chips Michael found me, Mom?
What'd you say? Yeah, it was there last night.
Yeah.
No, turn it up, 'cause this shirt is killing me. Hold on. Because I have a tank top on.
And her boobie will pop out.
Boulder holder. Woo!
Those are not boulders, hon. Those are probably big stones. Trust me.
It's getting darker faster than what I can clean, and I'm scared.
I personally know someone that's got boulders.
There you got it.
I'm like watching over my shoulder.
Good barber. I charged 150 an hour for.
Our 2-year-old could shave somebody's head, honey.
I charged 150 an hour. So when's my payment coming through?
There's the table.
So I had Grandma out here with me once, right? And the house has an Alexa. I unplugged her because she's creepy and listens to me. And I was saying something to Grandma about, you know, I kind of feel like there's like something up there on that balcony area. And sometimes,
What was that?
oh, I seen it too.
No, my kid.
Oh, I seen something over here. But so I said, you know, sometimes I feel like there's something up on that balcony, like watching me, blah blah blah. So your guys' grandmother, and on some of her, because she follows like a bunch of like spirit hunters and whatever.
I know she's always sending me shit.
And so she's like, oh my God, did you say you have an Alexa? And I'm like, well, I don't have, but the house does. And she's like, does it work? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I gotta show you what blah, blah, blah does, whoever this guy is that she follows. And so she's like, hey, Alexa, can you tell us how many spirits are in the house? And Alexa was like,
half an hour. I got more than one.
Alexa was
not
like,
charge at all.
there's 2 evil ones and 3 nice ones or some crap like that. I was like, bitch, stop. I have to come out here by myself. Stop. Something that's better left not known. What?
You remember when I was getting an ultrasound with Bubba and Grandma said that my organs were pretty?
No. I don't.
It was when I was getting the ultrasound done with him, and they were showing something in my stomach. It wasn't the baby, and Grandma goes, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute."
You do remember that, Mom, because you were just telling me about it.
Oh, because she was thinking that whatever they were showing, like your kidney or some shit, was the baby.
You know what happened to Carrie for his bed?
Oh yeah.
She used to have been in there since I moved
Well,
in.
now I want to
Have been.
know if I talk to Alexa, if she's going to tell me that.
Watch. Hold on. My call Grandma.
Don't call Grandma, just ask Alexa again.
I'm not calling Grandma. I was plugging Alexa in.
I said ask her.
Alexa, how many spirits are in this house? Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, how many spirits are in this house? Okay, hold up. Let me try to restart her. What are you doing, you creepy?
Why'd you give yourself a Dora haircut, Shar?
Because I accidentally messed up my hair. The reason why you don't do your hair at home and you actually go get it done, but I'm a broke
ghost in this house.
What?
What'd she say?
Well, I can't exactly do a paranormal investigation from here. My ghost detecting sensors are still in beta, but if there are any spirits hanging around, they're being awfully quiet about it. Maybe try asking them directly. Though if
What the hell?
back, that's definitely above my pay grade.
Alexa, can you do ghost paranormal sensory stuff?
Copper, up here.
No, my supernatural detection abilities are about as real as my ability to eat pizza. I'm more of a help you set timers and answer questions kind of assistant than a commune with the other side type. I gotta say, if I could see ghosts, that would definitely make me way more interesting at parties.
Alexa, you're creepy because you told me a couple weeks ago there was ghosts in this house, and now all of a sudden you can't tell me.
You're creepy over there. What the fuck? My cat goes to walk out the door and she goes,
I thought she just said there are ghosts in the house and then went doo-doo.
She just said boo.
No, McKenna was behind me and said there are ghosts in your house. And
Oh.
then went,
Alexa, are there any paranormal spirits in this house?
I'm about as equipped to detect paranormal activity as a toaster is to perform brain surgery. My sensors are strictly limited to the digital realm.
It's like you're dumb as hell.
how do you go from pizza
That's the
to
old
brain
fashioned way because I'm completely blind to the supernatural side of things.
It's like you're about as dumb as a box of rocks. Richard has a game where you talk to Peppa Pig and she talks back. Walker's tired of it because she says, I think you're confused. I don't understand what you're saying. And he goes, ugh, this freaking pig.
Alexa, ghost detector.
Yeah, my ghost detector is about as functional as a chocolate teapot. I'm just like an old-fashioned EMF reader if you're serious about spirit hunting.
Alexa, if the spirit was watching me, would you tell me?
Look, if I could spot supernatural stalkers, I'd absolutely give you the heads up. But my perception is limited to the digital world. No sixth sense included in my programming. If something's got you feeling watched, though, trust your instincts and maybe check those door locks.
The hell? Oh my gosh. Put your phone up again. No, there was just something right there glowing. What is it?
It looks like the light fixture.
It looked like eyeballs for a minute. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think it's the light up there. I'm gonna have to go out there in just a second and take laundry up.
You should just leave the phone up there on the balcony.
But then I have to go up there when you bitches start going, oh my God. Then I have to go up there and get my phone.
Oh, content.
And I'll be like, okay, well, I don't have a phone no more because I left the vacation house. Fuck that.
You call dad and be like, babe, I need you to come get my phone. But then he'd be like, you wouldn't be able to call him because your phone would be up there. Never mind.
Duh.
He'd
I'd have to
she'd
be
come
like,
home and we'd be sitting there like, wow, this is pretty nice. And all of a sudden her phone would be ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing.
oh God, you said that my phone. You said that my phone started ringing. Jesus.
I love how we all start giggling the same way. That was probably creepy too.
I almost just threw my phone. Like, nope. Nope. Not today. You.
Wasn't it Mouthy that was just talking about paranormal activity? Where the hell is she? She'd probably be getting a kick out of that too.
I really feel like Mom should go live one of these days and do a ghost hunt.
That would be fun.
You should do one at the Devil Pool.
I won't go there by myself, but okay, so true story. There was a group of us that went down there once, and one of the girls I had found out was a pedo, PDO, P3DO, however the heck you say it on TikTok.
Rico.
And so, I had said, I don't even remember now, honestly, what I had said to get her to go down into the Devil Bowl. But
Put it this way, she's dumb. She'll do anything.
I got her to go down there anyway. And I left her.
Stop
Like,
it.
just out. Like, bye. And I left.
Well,
Knock it off.
Yeah.
Binks, stop it.
I'm straight up getting all my stuff together. Putting it in my bag.
My cat's running up the stairs with his back arched and taunting the puppy.
And when I go up here.
Look at who's just watching.
Oh, look at the puppy.
Get your fucking tail.
Georgie.
Oh my God! Dog, come on! Your ass is right on my gut.
So anyway, when I go up here to put out the laundry, if y'all see something and I have to run and scream like a little girl, don't leave all my shit behind.
What happened to I am Shanda? Hear me roar.
Not when I'm here by myself. I am a little girl.
Bro, my cat is taunting this puppy and he keeps putting his elbow in my uterus.
More like I am Shandy.
Oh, I know that feeling. I just had a dog put his in my leg, and
Ow!
earlier he stepped right on my boob. And he's like 80 pounds.
We'll make sure that we call Dad and tell Dad that he can party. You're not coming home tonight.
I love how it paused as she said, watch this for us. What the heck was that? She was there and then she was gone.
Sorry, I had a work text come in. I'm gonna ask if I could work tomorrow. I'm tired of working every day.
Quit it. Knock it off.
I'm gonna be in
Stop
so
it.
much trouble when I'm done.
Ooh. Day off.
Talking back. Stop. Oh my God. Stop it. You're 5 months old. I'll knock you out.
This is so funny. Our pit bull puts our chihuahua's whole head in his mouth.
Oh.
My puppy punched my husband in the eye the other night.
Oh my
Because my
god.
grandmother.
Oh.
She give me like, you dyed your hair again.
So this is
Who?
what I'm gonna do. When I go into my cleaning closet, I'm gonna put you guys on
The
that bed.
cleaning closet's creepy too.
It is. So I'm gonna put you on that bed, the little bed that's in that balcony room.
What?
Stop
I
it.
want to cover my Christmas presents.
Hold up.
Where's your teether?
Jojo, leave Georgie alone.
Here, teether.
Yeah, tell him, leave me alone, bro.
Huh?
Oh, ow,
No.
ow, that's my boobs.
What'd you
Oh,
get yourself?
Wink.
no, your breath stinks horribly, dude. Your mouth smells like shit. Your breath smells like shit.
Mom, your son-in-law is a freaking twink.
Okay.
Georgie, you're gonna have to get down, bubs. Oh, oh my god. Come on, dude. You're too
Yes,
big to be a little girl.
and
Why?
Okay.
you're happy about Spider-Man blankets that you got.
Fuck yeah, I am. They're
Okay.
classics.
Don't give me that attitude, bro.
Okay. I'll do that.
Where's Dad?
She's gonna leave us in the room, guy. That's a creepy room.
Bunga bunga. Boogie boogie.
Look at the thing glowing in the room.
That's the light
Oh.
in the bed. Listen, something starts exorcist crawling, I'm out. She just scared the hell out of me.
Her shadow just scared the fuck out of me.
This dog is something else.
What are you doing?
Locking the door.
Oh.
Oh crap. Hold on.
Ooh.
I'm more watching this bed over here like pixelate.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Dang nabbit. I'm so gonna get yelled at by Grandma.
I'd share my birthday cake with you guys if you were closer.
Laugh. Her phone just dropped.
You're on a bed. You fell at the
No.
I scream. You're like 2 feet onto the bed. Okay.
Babe, I need you to make sure that I got all the back of my hair.
I'm gonna leave you there.
What? Huh? I need you to make sure that I got all the back of my hair.
Well, move your hand and I'll look. Yeah, you did. You missed a spot right here. There you go. You got it. We done my hair black too.
You really want your hair dyed?
No.
I mean, I have leftover. I will literally put it in your hair.
No. I already dyed my hair a long time ago. I ain't doing it again.
Why?
Because.
Hey, if I get 4 yeses that I dye his hair the rest of the black, I have to do it.
Yes, 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 yes.
Why is Mom on your side? Why? No.
Come here.
No.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. My screen's gonna go black for a hot
If
second.
you
Hold on.
really love me, you'll let me dye your hair black. We could be matching.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Wait, are we talking beard or hair?
Top of your head.
What?
I will let you buy whatever game you want.
I don't want to buy a game. I want to buy currency in my game.
Okay.
My clothes up.
Okay. I dye your
Right
hair
now.
black.
I know.
I dye your hair black.
That's a long process.
No, it's not. Keep your shirt on.
No, I'm not sewing up my fucking shirt because you want to dye my hair.
Are you still there, Shay?
Just the top. That don't matter.
I'm gonna get your whole head.
Mom, why did you have to do this to me?
I don't know. Nothing birdie. Okay, so I'm gonna walk out to the car and leave you guys chilling in the house.
What? Okay.
I'm my God.
My last
How much
Christmas
I
present just came in.
Oh, that's cold.
It's a new weighted blanket.
Things are
Oh
amazing.
yes, that's awesome. What the fuck was that?
It's cold. How do you expect me to fucking react when it's
Not
cold?
like a woman. Stop. Inappropriate. You're gonna get me in trouble.
You're not even on camera.
It doesn't matter.
That's not what it sounds like anyway.
Exactly. I know what it sounds like. I hear it every now and then. Ow.
I just had to make sure it stuck into your freaking brain cell, Tommy.
Here, so you get the back. Ah, you motherfucker. Ah.
Copper.
Well, I hope W home numerous times.
My lights just flickered.
Good night. See you next week. Oh no, there's a light on.
It's like, I'm gonna go home with you.
I taunted him and then forgot to shut off one of the lights halfway through the house.
We're gonna see her shut the lights off and run.
Right?
It's like the ghost that follows you when you shut the lights
Okay,
off.
look up.
Just playing.
Happy?
Oh my gosh. What is happening right now?
I got some right there.
I know, I got it all over me.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh if another light turns on.
You got to touch my hair blonde now.
If another light turned on, I'd be like, break.
I wish we recorded this because when you went to go shut that door, I definitely heard like a growl.
My live is recorded.
I almost said the code on like out loud.
What the fuck?
Oh, those are really cool. Check out these lights.
Do you see what your daughter is doing to me?
You like it? Shut up.
I call a boost.
Check out that light.
Make all the boy moose go wah. That is a cool light. I like that.
They're like solar panels. Because these people aren't here. Look how pretty it is.
Oh, grab my phone.
They're so pretty.
Oh. It's creepy on the outside.
Do what?
How's it creepy on the outside?
It is very pretty.
Dyed my own hair.
I always wait for something to peek up in that window. Which is something ever did get in that window. Like, hold up, I'll go back and show you. If something was to ever pop up into that window.
Here, a minute.
Like 5. Your hair's already turning black.
I'll show you where that window's at.
Yeah, my hair's usually pretty dark as it is.
Recommended it's like 30, but the longer you keep it in, the darker it gets.
Yeah, so I'm leaving it in all night, staying up all night.
No, leave it in too long, you'll freaking go bald.
That window's up there.
So there should be nothing in that window.
Yeah, ever. And a couple of times I've left at night. Or about this time at night, you know. So not like dark, but it's dark in the house. And I've seen something like... Hold up! I've seen something go like this through that window. Like I'd be back here like I think in a week. So when I come back in a week, like if y'all want to do a hunt, it'd be a daytime hunt, but whatever.
Man, for sure.
Alright, hold up, I gotta.
How long does it take you to clean that house? Mother. I'm good.
Did you just drop all the hairbrush?
The hairbrush on my foot.
Ooh, that hurts.
Bro, it did. Man, it did. But oh my gosh, does it feel so nice to have this house by myself right now? With, like, no screaming, no yelling,
This is how our house is.
calm.
I woke up that all my life.
I woke up this morning with this kid getting into my freaking cookies, man.
Oh my god.
Okay, so to answer your question, this house can take it's got 8 beds. It's a a tri-level house. So it's got 3 levels. And it could take anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. Like today it took me 5.5 hours to do it today. But every time I clean it, like all the furniture gets moved, like everything gets moved. Under couches, under the bed frames, like everything.
No.
Hold on, I got some my.
If you're gonna be in the camera, I'd put on a shirt.
Kind of hard to do that right now.
Go grab one of your yellow shirts.
Yeah, no, that's
My friend Will dances without a shirt on, so he should be okay.
She don't want me on camera without a shirt on.
It's not that. I just don't want to get banned for freaking adult nudity.
You're just jealous that my boobs are bigger than yours.
No.
Uh-oh.
My mom laughed. There, I'm gonna put you as. I don't even know who I have as a mod, but I'm putting you as a mod.
Okay.
So that way, if my sister comes back, she can get added up.
I had to send my work text. And I gotta figure out where to prop you.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay. Can you still hear me, Twinkles?
Yes.
Okay. I have to attempt to make it home now. What in the world is happening? Okay, I have to wait a minute because my transmission is not trying to go.
Oh, these roads are so bumpy.
There we go.
Hand me the conditioner packet.
A little red packet.
Really good.
Hey, you wanted me to stay off camera, so I'm trying to stay off camera.
I'm gonna need to go on my knees and start.
Mm.
Just kind of put a little bit in my hand.
I have this like old song from like the 90s, like trapped in my head by I think it's like TLC or some crap like that. That can't pay my bills, I'm paying my telephone bill. I don't. Want to scoot over and like share the road?
The
Thanks.
Lopez died.
Very kind of you. Do what?
My best friend seen TLC in concert right before Lisa Lopez died.
That's sad. I mean, cool. She got to see him beforehand, but yeah,
Right.
sad that.
I don't remember her passing. I remember Aaliyah passing away though. I remember the plane accident that she passed away in.
So if you like weird things like that, like paranormal or like just the weird, like coincidental type stuff. I don't remember what year it was, but Reba McEntire was supposed to get on an airplane. Oh, someone's talking about me. My ears ringing. She was supposed to get on an airplane to go to like her venue or whatever. And I don't really remember off the top of my head what happened, but she ended up like she was sick or something, and so she didn't make that airplane. She was like, well, I'll just take the next plane or whatever. And but all of her band members, like her backup singers or band members, I believe like her manager or whatever, like they were all on that plane, and that plane went down. And she still like to this day is like, it's so weird because like, and nobody survived it, but she's like, I should have been on that plane, like
Right.
had like this other thing not have happened, I would have been on that plane.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that, like me out.
My uncle's sister-in-law, well, my mom's little sister's sister-in-law, her and her husband work for United Airlines, and not on 9/11 she was supposed to be on the first plane that hit the World Trade Center.
Oh, dang.
And she was running late. She got stuck in traffic going from Rockford, Illinois to Chicago. She got stuck in traffic, and so this other girl and her switched. Well, this other girl was pregnant, and she ended up being on that plane.
Aw.
Yeah. It was crazy. It's crazy to think about.
Right.
And she feels so much guilt for that every single day.
Oh, I can imagine.
I don't know what I would do. That would destroy my mental health. That would destroy my mental health.
I know, like, 20.
That would destroy my mental health.
Let's see, me and my husband's been together 21, so like 22, 23 years ago, I went down 20 to Kentucky to meet my biological father. And we went to 3 years ago, I went down, I can't think of the name of the place, but it's by the Cumberland Falls, and there's this I can't think of the name. There was like a bunch of like hiking trails, and then there was like a river that you could swim in, and like a little museum, and so on and so forth, whatever, a little gift shop and crap. Well, we were all down there. We were going to hike the trail, museum, and hills. Because I guess when you get to the top of this one trail, like the view was like supposed to be amazing. Somehow we ended up taking the wrong trail, and the view was literally just the parking lot, and it took us 2 hours to get to the top of this stupid mountain. So I was really like upset because like we get up there and I'm expecting to see like, you know, I don't know, something gorgeous, and I see like just the parking lot. I'm like, freaking for real. But anyway, we were down upset because like we get up there and I'm having picnic in the one parking lot, and this family come over. We were supposed to go, we were all gonna go like kind of freaking for real. But anyway, we were tubing down the river. But my bio dad was sick, so he didn't really want to do that. So we decided we were all going to go like kind of we weren't going to. Well, this couple little like teenage boys, they come running over and they're like, "We need your help." Our friend jumped off. We weren't going to. Well, this boulder and went in the water, and he hasn't come back up. And so me and my brother and one of my sisters, we run down there to like find out what's going on. They ended up, like, they had to call like search and rescue. And sisters, we run down there to like, they had these water people that's from Kentucky and so forth. We ended up finding the kid like an hour later. When he jumped off the boulder, there was like a whirlpool underneath like where the boulder was at, and it just kind of held him in place by the boulder. Needless to say, he didn't make it, but they pulled him up out of the water and whatever. We were all just standing right there watching it, and I've always like felt bad because like we were supposed to go, like that's what we were gonna do, me and my brother. And my dad was like, I really don't want us to because I'm not feeling good. I don't want to get in the water. So I mean, kind of similar to what you just said, but kind of not.
Right.
But like, I ended up, I went to that kid's funeral because for like the first 3 days after he was found, like I had a hard time sleeping. I felt like, I don't know, like I always felt like I should have done more to try to find him. And I mean, there's nothing I could have done, and I know that now, but at the time it was like I should have gotten in the water. I shouldn't have cared, yada, yada, yada.
That's scary.
Yeah, I have some pretty messed up stories from when I lived in Kentucky. Like, I was only there 3 years, but there was some pretty messed up stuff that happened when I was down there.
Ooh, baby.
Hopefully this car behind me is paying attention because I am putting on my brakes.
Look at that pretty girl. Look at that pretty girl.
Do what?
What's up? Look at that pretty girl. So she shuts her camera off.
All right.
Look at that pretty girl.
Do what?
What's up?
I didn't get
I need to go.
hair.
Hold on.
I know I'm doing my hair tonight, I think. I bought all the stuff to do it, and I just ain't gotten around to doing it. So I've worked like every day for the last, oh my God, week.
Right.
I'm over it.
I need to put blonde here and take out some of the black and then redo it next week. Matches my. I want my cover photo back, man. Oh, my cover photo. Is my. I want my cover photo back, man. Oh, my cover photo.
It looks cute though.
I love this. Necklace. Oh, my cover photo.
It looks cute though.
I love this. Necklace.
I was supposed to work both jobs today, but I checked my second job and was like, I don't see that happening. It is like 5 o'clock and I was supposed to work both jobs.
Get there when you're done.
I don't like anybody that much. But to be fair, so I worked for one of the hotels. As one of my jobs is I'm a housekeeper at a hotel. And the other day, no, why would you do that? The other day we had they called in 4 housekeepers, including myself. And it was the night that Cadillac, like half of Cadillac was without power during that really bad storm.
Yeah.
So we had a bunch of like the electric guys, the whatever, consumers energy guys that had stayed there. Like one group stayed there while the other group was out working, and then they traded. The one group went out working, and the other group.
You were fine.
So anyway, so when the one group left, we had 22 rooms to clean. So he called 4 housekeepers because that's like 5 rooms for all of us, and then
Baby girl,
us would just
enough.
have an extra room. Well, somehow I was the only housekeeper that showed up, so I ended up doing like 14 rooms in a 3-hour period. So when they asked me if I could work today, I was like, I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath, but I'll try.
Right.
I'm really glad they didn't hold their breath because, nope. I am going home.
Right. All right, sure. I gotta jump off here. I'm at work. I might come in and out of the comments, depending on what kind of mood she's in.
Alrighty. You're good.
Have a good night.
Thank you. You guys too.
Good night. Good night, girl. Good night. Still gonna get yelled at by grandma.
OMG, I want to get off this road. M115 is terrible on a good day.
Cute look.
Hey, my gas light's on. That's cool.
Wait, what? There's a robbery and a
what?
shooting in Cadillac.
Where?
We're at in Cadillac.
Gima was just sent me something about it, but I couldn't read it because I was driving. Hold on, I'll try to pull it up.
Granite/Lower Lake Street. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I keep seeing so much about Cadillac lately. It's crazy.
Where did they say? A mile down the road from me.
Granite Laurel Lake Street.
I heard it's at a gas station. The only gas station that would be Granite Laurel Lake would be either Speedway or the Crest station. Hold up. Like, is it happening right now, Amber? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. We will further south. It's like more by
Cooley School.
By the
closer to Big Boy?
By the old Cooley School, right? So down by like South End Admiral. It's not Admiral no more. I don't know what they call it now. And the old, I think they used to call it like PBS. I think it's called Marathon now, like down that area.
Amber.
Yes, PBS, right behind PBS. If you take Sunnyside going towards Cooley School, there's that four-way right there where there was a accident years ago where was it Gary Halsell and them that got killed?
I think so. Okay, hold on. We're gonna
Just tried coming down that road and we had to turn around because it was blocked off. There's county cops like all over. And then I looked on Facebook and 107 or FB and 1079 CDY had on there that there was a shooting, robbery, or a pew pew. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm new to TikTok.
I know I hate that.
It's so hard for me.
You're totally good. Hey.
So yeah, that's like a mile down from me. I live right off Sunnyside, but it's granite when you get past the curve there, but it's cool. It's Sunnyside, but yeah, right there, like across from Cooley at the four-way.
I heard it was a gas station. Would that have been like the only gas station that's right there would be PBS?
Yeah, it's behind there. It's just a couple blocks behind PBS.
That must be where because somebody texted me and said that they tied somebody up, stole the credit and the PIN number or something along those lines, and then the cops chased them, and so that must be where they had chased them at, is a couple miles or a couple blocks back.
Right. You know where the library is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go to that four-way, like you're going south, and you go, and there's the Harbor View Apartments. If you go straight there, like you're going towards Sunnyside, it was blocked off right there. Like, just down until Sunnyside, and we had to go up and around. But yeah, it was blocked off, and they just said it was a pew-pewing and a robbery. So that was within the past hour, because we just got home at a little before 5:30, and it was blocked off. So
that's crazy.
I know stuff don't happen. I don't know. I know people. There's a lot of traffic down there. I see people outside smoking a lot, young kids and stuff. So I don't know if it's like bad activity down there or what. But hey, it's too close to home. All this crap going on, and I got two little ones. It's rough.
I swear it's all over Cadillac. Like, I think it's the PFAS that's in the water is causing people to go like...
No. We drink bottled water. I don't trust any water.
Yeah. I live where, like, my house is infected with the PFAS, or however you want to say it.
Are you in Cadillac?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. I live off Sunnyside. Sunnyside Estates is where I live, and we don't have any around here, but my boyfriend works right behind Little Caesars on Boone Road there at the cold storage, and they have it bad.
Yeah, I live over kind of by like Country Acres area, and we have it really bad.
Yeah, my grandparents just moved in there, Country Acres.
And we, I'm not in Country Acres, but I'm in that area. But
right, yeah, I know what you mean.
I had just gotten to work today, and my neighbor texted me, and she's like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" And I'm like, yeah. Why? Is there something going on that you know that I don't? She's like, "Yeah, dude, there's cops at your house." And I'm like, "There ain't nobody at my house." Like, I left work, and like 5 minutes later, my husband and my son left. So then my husband took my son to work with him, and I'm like, what did my dogs do? Like, there ain't nobody there. Well, come to find out, they'd walked to the neighbor's house across the road from me. But I'm like, oh, I hate when they park in my driveway for something the dang neighbor did, because then everybody thinks that I did something.
And people talk, and then rumors start, and yep, that's how it is.
I'm like, for real, park in their driveway. So I still haven't figured out what happened across the street, but I do know that the house that she said that they had gone to, the guy who lives there is a convicted pedophile. And well, I know strong.
If you go on Newsbreak, it tells you where all the SOs are at. The RSOs are, and there's a lot around. You'd be
God, there's a ton of them.
Not my place, though.
Somebody, so because I know, okay, Stronger, just bear with me for a hot second, because I'm going to try to say something without actually saying something. But if you followed a very, very, very high profile case recently from Cadillac,
Okay.
there's a particular person in that case that has charges right now, but they're on the streets, and they work for a newspaper company delivering newspapers.
Okay. Yep. I'm right on track. Yep.
Okay, their boss is the P3DO that's across the street from my house.
Oh, nice.
So when it came out that like that particular person has a lot of P3DOs in their life, I was like, yeah, including their own boss. Like the one who supposedly helped bomb them out.
Mm-hmm.
He's he is a P3DO.
That's so sick. People are.
Me that you know who bonded, you know who out.
Supposedly, yes, supposedly her boss. Oh,
That's what she said. Her boss is help bond her out.
The Popos are still way down here, and yeah, they have a whole lot of the road blocked.
Yep. Did you go past it?
Hold up.
I'm like facing it.
There
I'm
was
like,
two. There was two at the top of the road and one at the bottom there, just where the curves started.
Hold up. Hold up.
yeah,
So
there's
you're
one
telling
right.
me. You're telling me.
I hope they got them. If they had a pew pew and they're running around, jeez.
Without saying names, you're telling me that Big Big is the one who bonded.
Why are you bored?
I am.
Okay.
My brain cells, man. My brain cells.
I know I can't. Oh, get your phone and see if there's anything on this. But I don't have, like, my kids have a tablet, but I don't have anything on there that I can get on to look and see if there's anything. But is that what she's looking for?
So the person that she's talking about, the individual that she's talking about, used to live like right next to me, right? And I used to do paper route with them, for them. And yeah, no, he creepy, bro. He creepy.
So, like, delivers papers to, like, the gas stations and stuff?
Well, so the days that you deliver papers, they would go and I always loved it. I would ride with his wife and she would actually pay me to help her. But I would sit in the passenger seat and I would just throw the newspapers at the door. But then on like Sundays to Mondays, I think it was Tuesdays actually, they would drive around in like this big, huge circle starting from Cadillac, going from Lake City. Like it was a big, huge circle. We would end up in Manton also. And we would,
a red HHR thing?
huh?
Like a red HHR?
No, they drive with their normal vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Like there's nothing particularly blinking them out or,
Right.
you know,
The car
being like,
that
oh,
I
look,
used to
it's me.
deliver papers was like a really bright red HHR. It's like a PT Cruiser kind of car, but it's like longer.
Yeah, no, so they would allow me to go do that. Well, then, I went to their house because, like, the one girl would felt bad for me because, I don't know, she's always wanted a daughter, but she's had a son. Like, she has all boys. And, like, so basically adopted me and, like, spoiled me rotten. Like, she'd buy me Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and just randomly hand me money and all this other stuff.
We found some information on that.
On what?
Nearby, man was shot and killed outside of his vehicle and taken priority 1 to hospital.
Oh, yep. So
Guy
priority
robbed
one.
a couple at gunpoint.
Took their car, phone, and a credit card and PIN number, tied them up, and took off to the bank to get money. If the PIN didn't work, he was going to come back and pew them. Cops tracked him down, and guess he came out pew-pewing, and officers responded. Holy crap.
Crazy.
Was that your mom that was just on here?
When did that happen?
That just happened like over by Cooley's school, dude, like an hour ago.
I was down that way an hour ago and I didn't hear shit.
You didn't? We went to come home on Lake Street and we had to turn to go to that road, kind of like behind Dollar General there by Family Fair, to come back home. And it was blocked off. There was only 3 cars there at the time, and then that was at like 5:30.
Yeah, because I was down at the lake. I didn't hear anything.
Yep, it's it's all over right now. You should be able to find it on FB. They pew-pewed somebody outside their vehicle and robbed them.
We drove by on Sunnyside and seen and heard the shots and turned around thinking it could have really been that, and we seen them.
Yeah, somebody's seen it all. Oh, she's got that paint. But
They took them to the hospital and then directly to the helicopter and the
yeah, there was just a helicopter too, I guess. So that's crazy.
Right, the fact that happened in Cadillac, which never really happens.
It's crazy. Stuff like this doesn't usually happen.
No, I mean, we got people breaking into houses and whatnot. That right there, that's a whole.
I was incarcerated in 2021 at 22, and there was a girl in there. Her and her boyfriend broke into a lady's home, cued her with an airsoft gun, then ran to Speedway and got into somebody's car that was running and drove away in it. People are just crazy.
Oh yeah, people are.
Definitely. I'm guessing it's the rugs because I don't know.
Has to be, honestly. I mean,
or the alcohol or something. Here's Jesse. I think there was like a new moon or something because stuff's been crazy since the new year, and it's only been 2 days.
Man.
I think your mom said she was driving by there or something.
He was.
I wonder if I had my dash cam on when we went by there. What time it was at.
I don't think I could like put myself through a dash.
My phone.
Because
Okay, so
go ahead, Mark.
sorry. What were you asking me before before my phone unalived itself? If the person across the street bonded that person out?
Everyone who bonded, you know who out.
So yes, I believe that's who bonded because when she got bonded out, she said, first of all, when people were questioning her, she said that she delivered newspapers and the kind of newspaper she delivered. Then she said her boss had bonded her out, or somebody had said her boss had bonded her out. And in some of the comments on FB, the person that lives across the street from me, he was like
I'm listening.
So by process of elimination, I figured out that that's who her boss was.
Oh, that's funny.
I think everyone asked Don Juan if he did, and she said, no, actually my boss helped me get out. So I remember that.
Yeah.
Like, on a whole real note, with the whole thing that she's been going around saying, like, I don't care. With the whole thing that she's been going around saying, can't she get in trouble for saying that?
For saying what?
I'm not going to say what she was saying. The whole thing that just went on?
Yeah. False information again.
Well, the false information that just went all around.
But if she didn't report it to the, LE, then they're not gonna.
Well, she told me not to. She told me not to tell anybody because it could put her in.
That's
where.
That's a violation of her bond, I would think. Maybe
I don't think so, just because it wasn't reported to the LE. Or,
right, that's what I was
thinking. It's like something that didn't have to do with the LE. And
I don't know, like
Right.
because
It went all over social media the way that it did, and again, it shouldn't be on the two people who were getting personally attacked over it, especially not the one person. But like, since it went all over the social media, which I did not mean it to get that far, I only messaged the people I messaged because it was a private message. And like, I didn't know what else the fuck to say because, but again, it was a private message.
But anyway,
Yeah. We found more on that robbery and stuff. I empowered. I guess somebody got unalived.
oh shit. I know I just drove through there and you couldn't, I mean, I couldn't, like, there was nothing. If I would have flipped my camera, all you would have seen was, like, police lights, not anything of. But I drove through town to see if, like, there was a lot of police presence at any of, like, the gas stations or whatever, and I didn't see any anywhere.
but if anybody cares, I went to go flip a shitty and I went wee instead of actually drifting. I did a total 360.
So
And then
instead of a
got
quick,
yelled at.
Yeah.
wee, it was more like, wee.
For what?
Yeah, I got yelled at.
It really doesn't look that different.
I did that the other day, completely on accident with Angel's. Like, I had the 2 grandbabies and Richard in the car, so technically my 3 grandbabies in the car. And I accidentally, like, whipped one at the corner, and the youngest went, oh, wee, can you do it again, Oma? I'm like, dude, I
It
didn't
was
do
just
it the first damn time.
I try to drift on purpose, and it
in
just kind of
Cadillac
failed
with a
at that
robbery,
point.
and somebody ended up losing their life.
And then my old lady yelled at me because
Yeah.
you know she, I can't say she yelled at me. She asked if I was okay. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. That's no vacate though. This is why I shouldn't have a big vehicle.
Well, now we just got to figure out who did this and who was the victims. That's just.
So we should find out Monday.
My mom said she knows somebody that lives in that area there, but
I know a couple people who live down there, but I was gonna try to read what my mom sent, but if I go to the Book of Faces, it pauses me, so I can't read what she sent and be here at the same time.
right.
I mean, I can go screenshot it real quick and then send it over to Moreland and have her green screen it.
It's scary. I'm kind of
Hold
nervous, to be honest.
Hold on. I got one better. Jeez, my dog's cage needs cleaned. Pretty sure baby girl is getting sick again.
Yeah, it sounded like when he came out, he was, pew-pewing at the officers, and they pew-pewed back, and then a helicopter came from the sounds of it. So, oh, they took him to the hospital?
What my mom sent me was that somebody robbed a couple, tied them up, took their car, their credit card, their PIN number, said he was going to go to the bank to get money, and if the PIN number didn't work, then he was going to come back and unalive them. The cops met up with him, and he came out of the car blazing, so they pew-pewed him down.
Yep.
This lady
That's what
said
we
when
said.
they heard the shots, they turned around and there was a guy hanging out of the car.
Somebody was watching it happen, I guess.
No, they heard the shots.
Oh, they heard the shots and turned
they were
around?
driving on Sunnyside. They turned around and drove down there, and they said the guy was falling out of the car, had been shot, hanging out of the car.
Oh, damn. So I guess somebody in Sunnyside heard the sound and then turned around and somebody was hanging out of their car.
Oh, snap.
Shit's crazy. Please don't bite that cat.
Just the way to start out the new year. Like, what the?
Yeah, this is just what we're reading on FB, but it seems like she's getting the same information because that's the same thing we've seen. Yeah. Crazy.
I thought at
Copied.
first you had said it was at a
Brandon
gas station,
Street.
but
Corner closed off. Activity. Police investigation was shot. Or shots fired. Fine. I pass this nearly every time I leave the house. He picks for more comments. I robbed a couple. What? Right, yeah, no
I
pics.
hope it's not
Don't
the
post
couple that I
pics.
know. I mean, honestly, we say it's Cadillac, but for real, it's everywhere. Like
I've only
But
seen
it's
one.
not normal
it's
for
just
here.
more people see it more, like notice it more in Cadillac now because there's more eyes on Cadillac now because of that big case.
Right, for sure.
I'm only seeing one thing, which is this.
All right, well, I just got home, so when I walk in, it's gonna be really loud between the dogs and the kid and the guinea pigs.
So, um, did he get his all of the stuff for Christmas that he wanted?
Well, I mean, no, because he wants one of everything in Walmart, and that ain't never
Well,
gonna
yeah.
happen. So, I mean,
I'm talking about the system that he just got.
yeah, I just have to go get him a couple extra controllers because it only came with one controller, and so for him and like for him to play with anybody, he's got to have at least 1 to 2 controllers. So I got to go. I'm thinking about going to the pawn shop because I can get him uber cheap there.
Give me, well, don't do the pawn shop. Just tell me how much a controller is for his system, and then I will talk to uh, Trent, and we'll see if we can put the rest of that inside of his, and just put it over into Cash App.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure we could do it this week. It was supposed to be last week, but it was just so crazy last week of doing everything that I totally freaking just spaced and bill after bill after bill, and then the New Year's, and I was like, ah! So, and I was waiting so that way he got all of his Christmas presents before I was like, oh, hey, here you go. But yeah, just let me know how much, like the ones that you're looking at, how much to get one through for him, and then I'll tell me the price for 2 of them, and I'll get 2 more at least.
Okay. He did use that gift card to buy Minecraft.
Okay, wasn't enough to actually purchase the full game.
Yeah. I think he's got
Okay,
like 10 left over on it.
dang. Is that one of those cards where I can still put the
No.
more money on it or no?
No.
Okay.
It's like a one-time use. Well, not one-time use. Like once the money is on it is gone, then it's you throw it away. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off here because I really have to like tinkle, and I don't want to tinkle in my pants, and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get in the house and pee, and then
Well,
go
go
eat.
eat, and I will talk to you later.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
I really want to do my nails again, but like my fingers hurt so bad right now that I don't. Baby girl, if you don't knock it off, we're gonna have issues. Do not growl at me. Take your medication and go back to bed. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bong bang. Baby girl, enough. Yeah, I dyed the back black, and then this is gonna get a darker red, so it's gonna match my actual, like, um, whatever you call it. Like, my profile picture, my bangs are red, and then the back was black.
It literally just took you outside. Shut up.
I just open up the door and let her roam. You're not here to yell at me for letting the dog out, so.
Or maybe she's hungry and thirsty.
Well, I mean, you can open up the door. She doesn't have to be locked inside of the cage. Like, when we get in the house, she is not going back inside of a cage.
Go say hi to Mom.
No, I don't want her on the bed.
Baby girl.
Get off. No.
Come here.
You need to go take your medication.
Go run.
Like, go be a dog.
Ah, come here. Get out of their room.
No! Get off my bed. You need a shower before you get on my bed. You stink. Get down. Go play with your toys. Baby girl, I'm not going to tell you again.
Come here.
You don't have to be inside of your cage. I just don't want you on my bed. You need a shower, and I can't give you a shower right now.
Where's your powder? Where are we all out?
Grab me my purse. She might have some inside of the purse.
I just know that stuff was helping with her.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get her more, because
Come on.
she's gonna need more anyways, because I think that she knows that there's about to be a change again. And if you realize every time there's a change, or we get close to a change,
she gets anxious.
she gets an upset stomach. She starts having really bad diarrhea. I have to call the vet Monday. Because she's out. Like, completely out. Which would be... Her other pills are around here somewhere. I know that. Because she has her vomiting pills still. And she has her other pills. But it also could be because she just had a dewormer too. No, so she had parvo back in
October.
That's it. Michigan is too cold. I agree.
No,
I 100% agree. So back in September when we had gotten them, we were living over by these people. They did not tell us that their yard was parvo infestation. We had two of the same breeds. They were literally sisters. I got them at the same exact time. When I got Baby Girl, there was Baby Girl and Lucille. Same age, like from the same exact litter. This person was selling them. I went and got them. I was only supposed to come home with one. I ended up coming home with two because like I felt bad that she was going to be by herself. So we ended up just getting two. And then he had one and I had one. So, we moved out of these people's houses and October 1st, like a week after moving out of the house, Lucille ended up getting sick and we didn't know why she was getting sick. She hadn't eaten all day, she hadn't drinking all day, like she was becoming weaker and whatnot. So around like 1 o'clock after he got out of work, I called up to a vet and like the an actual hospital type thing, and they had literally just went for their shots. Like she had just went for her shots. They gave her shot, which was her first vet visit. They gave her shot, and when we went to go pick her up off the ground, she had like a streak that was like this big of blood. I could see it all the way to the freaking front of the front desk, and I said something about it. Well, when my husband wiped her arm, like she had blood on her, or he had blood on him. And they said that it was normal because of her breed, because because she's a husky mixed with golden doodle. And she's like, the nurse or doctor, whatever, was like, oh yeah, that's normal because of how much skin and fur that they have, like blah blah blah. But baby girl is the same exact breed, has the same exact fur, and like she never had that problem. So, anyways, we took her into the doctors and they tested her. They gave us a free test, and we found out that she had parvo. At this moment in time, I didn't know anything about parvo, so like me and him had to take a really hard decision and either keep the dog or put the dog down. And with me not knowing anything about parvo, I ended up putting the dog down. And what solely made me decide the decision that I did was the fact that when we went to go give her a treat, she wouldn't move, and we picked her up and put her down, and her body, like her legs just spreaded, and she fell to the ground. So at that point, I decided that she was too weak, and it was almost a $7,000 vet bill for us to admit her into the hospital, which we did not have at the time in place. And so we put her down so that way she wouldn't be in her misery. And so October 1st, we put her puppy down. Baby girl, that Friday, we had taken her in with a stool sample, and she was tested for parvo also. They did not test them for parvo prior to their shots, which I could get them for, because if a dog has parvo before they get their shots, the parvo shot will not work. It then becomes ineffective. So she got her parvo shots, whatever. Then they ended up getting parvo after their first parvo shot. She wasn't allowed to get her second parvo shot because of the fact that she had already had parvo, and they have to be parvo free before they can get their shots. Well, she tested positive for parvo. I did as much research as I could, calling every single day to vets, asking questions, whatever, posting on social medias like, hey, look, my dog has parvo, like, what do I do? I found out that the best way is to do a bland diet, which is a chicken and rice diet, white chicken and or white rice and chicken. You boil the chicken with no excessive, no seasonings, no flavors, just chicken. So I skipped that. I ain't gonna lie. She never did the bland diet. She did not like the chicken. She would not eat the chicken the first time that I ever made her chicken. She just kind of went, eh. So I got the chicken and rice dog food because I didn't want to stick her on human food and then have to go buy human food constantly to feed my dog. So she was stuck on chicken and rice, wet food, and I had to wake up day in and day out. Like, it was a 24/7 care thing. And finally, she's overcome it, but like, I've realized that when there's changes and stuff like that, she gets sick again. And well, we're only like 6 to 5 days out of moving. So I'm pretty sure that she feels the change, and plus the anxiety that I have of like moving out. But she's doing really good. I mean, I'm surprised she's even lived this long. I'm happy that she's lived this long, but then the 8th I'm adopting 2 other ones, so that's going to be fun. See, I think she just threw up.
Yeah, probably.
See, baby girl gets parvo or sick from a lot.
You okay?
Did she?
Yeah, but it's all her food. paper towel.
So all of the food that she just ate, she threw up?
No, not all of it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I already know. She gets Pedialyte. She's out of her medication, and I don't know where her other medication went, but I've rescued her from parvo before. Like she's already fought the parvo stuff. They actually wanted me to put her down um because of the parvo. Hold on.
We should probably hold off on getting any more animals until she gets her shots.
It's not she's not getting sick because of the parvo. She's getting sick because of the stress.
You just ate it? You nasty.
They wanted me to put her down because she wouldn't eat anything. And like I told the doctor, or the vet, because we had taken her shopping with us. I did my